think that works. Hello, hello. Oh, let me check my sound. Oh, really? Is that? Oh, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Hello, hello. Test, test. Hello, test, test. Okay, I can hear myself. Okay. So I know, sorry, if you're watching this on a playback, I hope you skipped past that part mostly. I hope so. I hope. I'm sorry if you didn't. Hey Jen, how you doing? Um, wow, I'm so used to going from live from my iPhone. My Galaxy looks crazy. Uh, I know I said I was gonna go live tomorrow, which I think I still am, but bear with me because y'all. Oh my gosh, I'm trying to adjust my light. Okay. Okay. So I originally said I was gonna go live tomorrow, which I am, but I was having a little bit of a moment, so I wanted to come on now and talk about how my trip went, and then we can talk about some other stuff during our more traditional live tomorrow. Now, y'all, I am back from Vegas. I'm actually at a house sit. I might take a moment. Uh, hey Sydney, how you doing? Um, I might take a moment to show you guys the house and the. Oh, she's in there laying down, and the dog Rosie. But I actually wanted to talk about some stuff that I saw on Instagram. So we're gonna get into some of that. It's hot out here, so y'all might see me sweating. I'm sorry. Yeah, this was impromptu, Sydney, because my cycle started, and I just got to a house set, and I was feeling like shit. Like I was really going live to just like talk about nothing at first. I was gonna talk about how like my cycle started. I feel like shit. I feel bloated, and I was also gonna go into a little bit of my trip as well. But I decided we're gonna talk about a couple of things that I've seen on Instagram that has been like pissing me off lately. Cause why not? Why not? It is definitely impromptu. We'll do my weigh-in and stuff tomorrow because I'm currently prepping for my redo of 75 hard, which will be on Sunday. Um, so we'll talk about that. We'll talk about that tomorrow. I am house sitting for a Labrador Retriever. Let me go give you guys a quick, and then we will get into what we're going to be talking about as far as Instagram. Actually, let's do a little bit of the reverse. Let me tell you what the topic is. Oh, thank you so much. So y'all, first of all, I feel fat and bloated. Like my, it's a rough day, but I was on Instagram. Okay, I was on Instagram, and the reels been triggering me lately. I've been having fun making my own reels. So if you're not following me on Instagram, follow me at Vanity Reigns. But the posts from other people regarding weight loss have been triggering me like crazy lately. One of them was a screenshot that I shared on my YouTube channel, which was a little extra weight and never stopped me from getting who I wanted. Now, y'all know how I feel about people justifying their weight by talking about their sex appeal. So that was one thing I wanted to get into. The other thing was a man I recently started following. He did a post. He shared a woman's post about how she lost weight, and a bunch of people were, I mean, black people were saying like, "Oh, you look better thick," and "Oh, but you lost your butt," and da da da. So he was going in. He's a personal trainer, I believe, he was going in about how we got to stop that shit in the black community. Like, we got to stop shaming people into being overweight, okay? Or shaming people out of losing weight when they are overweight. So we're going to talk about those two things. And the last thing I want to talk about is something completely unrelated. It's about a comment that I saw on Instagram about relationships from Jennifer, is it Lewis? I think it's Lewis, talking to Kiki Palmer. And because I couldn't think of like how to incorporate all these things together, I just put in the title, why are people so unhappy? So we're gonna talk about all of those things. But let me show you a tour of the house first, and we can talk a little bit about Vegas too if you want, because y'all, it's not my fault that I didn't do no vlog. Y'all, I planned that trip as a YouTube work trip. I mean, also I was always gonna go back to Vegas when I got to 100 pounds down anyway, as a treat to myself, to also to take my progress photos. But I was going there mostly not even to like do anything out in the city, but I was gonna film and edit. And then my friend drove all the way from California the day that I arrived there, and I didn't find out we were gonna be hanging out until a few days before I got there. So I'm like, change of plans, I'm gonna go have some fun. Change of plan. But I did take lots of pictures, guys. My cousin just messaged me talking about, let me tell y'all, my cousin just, this is what we do. This is our life now, like our skinny life. My cousin just said, I now have head veins, I'm skinny. guys. My cousin doesn't know how to, my cousin is getting on the skinny train, and it's just, this is our life now, giving skinny updates every day. Okay. So yeah, so my plans in Vegas changed to just like me, spending time and having fun. And I actually had a wonderful time in Vegas. That's also part of the topic of like, why are people so unhappy? But yeah, I had a wonderful, I don't know if you guys could tell from the pictures or not, but I had a fantastic time. Like, I had a really, 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 really great time in Vegas. Okay, so we'll get into some of that. We'll get into the Instagram stuff. I'm gonna be sweating because it's hot, and I'm not changing. I don't care. Oh well. But let's go meet Rosie first. Let's go meet Rosie. How do I flip the camera? Let's go meet Rosie and let's go see the house, because I did not. The last time I was in Asheville, I did not show you guys the house like I was supposed to. Okay, so I'm out on the porch right now. This will be really, really quick. And when I'm in Asheville, I'm always at risk of running into stairs. But I think I'm at risk more so in this house than any other house that I've been to thus far, because I mean, these houses are basically just built into the bears, living room, bedroom, and all of that. So yeah. Hi, Rosie. Say hi, Rosie. We have Labrador Rosie. Where you going, girl? Oh, you're not like Fergie. Fergie like to be a star. Hi, Rosie. Hi, girl. She's a good girl. She is a good girl. So this is the kitchen that I will be committing my life to 75 hard again in. And I will be cooking well, I won't be here for that long, honestly. I'm only here for 4 days, and then I transition to another house in Asheville. Well, a hotel, and then another house. But I wanted to make sure, I was gonna actually restart 75 hard the day that I got home. Y'all can see my Zepbound delivery. I was gonna restart 75 hard the day after I got home, but I didn't because I knew I was gonna be traveling to Asheville and I had to stay in a hotel and stuff like that. So I didn't want to get triggered. And I'm also glad I didn't start because my period started and I feel like complete and absolute dog shit. I do. I feel like complete and utter trash. Hey, Shawnee, how you doing? Did I say hi to Sweet Tea? Hey, Sweet Tea girl. Rosie is super modest. Yes, she is. Hey, girl. Hi, girl. You want me to leave you alone? I'm sorry. I keep bothering you. Y'all, I thought this was so cool. They have hidden doors in the wall. Can y'all see that? Let's see. Isn't that cool? But that must be, oh look, I guess I wasn't trying to like give you guys an outfit check, but I guess it's the period belly, guys. It's the period belly. But anyway, that must be interesting if they have like a dinner party. Somebody getting drunk and trying to find the bathroom. Can you imagine if you toe up and you got to find the bathroom? You just got to stumble and hope you fall into it at some point. Now, I will be coming out here to take my hot girl walks. Hopefully the reception doesn't mess up too bad. I'm gonna try to make this quick. It seems like a really nice neighborhood to walk in, except there's a lot of hills and stuff like that. Hold on. I'm gonna turn the camera off real quick so you guys don't see the address and try to come softly. Okay. I'm gonna show you guys where my room is. If I ever build a home, it's gonna be like this. I love these contemporary, what I call California style homes, where the second level goes down instead of up, and it's not a basement because you're not below ground. So I also like how this house, like the other one that I was at, pretty much has access to a balcony or patio from every room. Very cool. And that's the master bedroom up there, but I'm not sleeping in there, so I won't be going in there. This is actually where I was gonna come live from. Hopefully it's not lagging or anything. And there's a Murphy bed right there. I'm not gonna pull it out, but hold on. I have to make sure this door is locked so that no bears come walking through. Like, that's the thing about these houses with the lower level. The bears know how to open the doors, and it wouldn't take much for a bear, I don't think, to climb up this freaking. There's like a weird. Hold on. I'm struggling. Okay. All right. Sorry. The owner was showing me how to lock the door, and I still couldn't figure it out. Oh yeah, I'm in Asheville, and this is where I'll be sleeping. Unless and of course there's a balcony right there. Can you imagine waking up to a bear just outside your door? Yeah. Now I was trying to show y'all that there's a Murphy bed in this room. Like this pulls out. Maybe I should pull it a little bit. This pulls out into a bed. You can see a little bit. I am actually gonna have to see if that's more comfortable than a regular bed, because I'm suspicious of the fact that it might be. Okay, so that's pretty much it. I was in a house like this before, but it was a lot bigger. So this home only has 3 bedrooms, which is strange. Well, not strange, but it's strange that the other one that I was at that was similar to this, I wouldn't be surprised if it was the same architect, only had 2 bedrooms, one upstairs and downstairs. But anyway, nope. See? Got to make sure all the doors are locked, because the bears will push their way in. They know how to do that. Okay, so now that that's over and done with, you coming outside, Rosie? Come on. Hey, girl. Don't want to run these people AC bill up. All right. We're back. Okay. Sorry I couldn't see y'all comments while I'm over here yapping. All right. Let's get into what I really want to talk about. Let me get caught up on your comments first. Hey, Freddie. How you doing? Hey, Reindeer. How you doing, girl? Are seeing head veins similar to our excitement about seeing clavicles? I guess. I don't know. I have no idea. I didn't even know that was a thing. Hey, Pam. How you doing? Yes, I am in Asheville. I wish I was in Lake Tahoe. I've never been, but I've heard it's beautiful. Okay. Yeah, it's beautiful, reindeer in Scottsdale. Asheville looks like Lake Tahoe. Yeah, it's the Blue Ridge Mountains. So, is Lake Tahoe like is it a lot of forestry and stuff like that? Asheville actually classifies as a rainforest. Believe it or not, I learned that on a tour because you have to have a certain amount of rainfall, I believe, to be classified as a rainforest. And Asheville actually classifies as a rainforest. Very cool. Um, be sure to check for ticks after going near the vegetation. Anywhere they have deer or bear, ticks are a thing. Typically when so I leave that up to the owners. Like if they're worried about ticks in a specific area, then they warn me in advance, like where to not go. But otherwise, the dog just typically sticks around the property. But that's actually a good idea to do tick checks. I didn't think to do that. They typically don't tell me to, but that's actually a good idea. All right, so y'all, let's get into it because the Instagram Instagram been triggering me. Like, I'm not gonna lie, guys. I'm not gonna lie, okay? Let's start out with the one that I shared on my community tab, okay? Let's start out with the one that I shared on my community tab. It was just a post, it wasn't a video. That's if it loads. Because the service here is like, oh, I guess I can look at my pictures because it was a screenshot. Hold on. Let me show y'all. All right, this is what I saw on Instagram. This is what I saw. And it says, all I'm saying is having a little extra weight hasn't stopped me from getting who I want. And I was just like, you know, I felt very overwhelmed, okay? I get a lot of content, like the stream if you haven't already. I get a lot of content on Instagram about like people, I don't know why my algorithm is this way. There's a lot of like fitness content on my Instagram, but there's also a lot of like, I don't even think it's rage bait, honestly. I think people really feel this way. There's a lot of content about like why people don't want to lose weight or why people feel like they shouldn't lose weight or whatever, right? And I honestly, and oh god, I get a lot of GLP-1 critiques as well, not toward me, but just kind of watching the content that comes up. I get a lot of anti-GLP-1 content in my algorithm for some reason. But anyway, the point that I'm trying to make is there's always something about why a person doesn't need to lose weight, right? So I went to the comments of the post and people were like, facts, facts, yeah, that's right, that's me, that apply to me. And there was one person out of the many, one person that was like, true, but this weight gots to go. I'm like, you're the one. I'm like, you're the one that gets it. And I left her a comment saying that's the right energy. Because it is. Like, I don't feel like the validation of one's body has to come from, sorry, I'm not used to sitting outside. So if you see me looking, I'm looking because I think I see a bug or insect or something. Even though I'm screened in, so I don't know why I would feel that way. But anyway, I don't know why the validation of being overweight or obese has to come from whether or not people are attracted to you. Am I missing something? Hey Kim, how you doing? Like, am I missing something? Am I being unreasonable? I feel like I've talked about this a couple of times and like it still triggers me. Am I missing something when I say I don't understand? I shared it on my story on Instagram and I'm like, why do y'all do this? Why do y'all do this? Why do y'all use sex appeal as the justification for being overweight or obese? And the crazy part is it's never just a little weight. It ain't never just a little weight. It's 40, 50, 60, 100 pounds. There was one where the guy was like, the girls that say I need to lose this belly have the best cat. And I'm like, and the girls in the comments are like, yes, yes, that's me, that. And I'm just like, don't fall for this shit. Don't fall for this shit. Because let me tell you something. Call me crazy, but like, and I don't know if this is a black community thing. Like, I don't know. Y'all let me know if this applies to many different communities. But like, anybody encouraging another person to be overweight or a group of people to be overweight, they don't like you. Am I tripping? I'm not saying that people can't have preferences, right? Like, if the subject is attraction, then sure, right? A person that you are attracted to, you can be attracted to whatever and whomever you want to be attracted to. Okay, that's fine. But when we're talking about like people we don't know or people in our family, you want to be attracted to somebody in your family, right? What exactly is the point or the reason behind encouraging somebody to lose weight, or encouraging someone to be overweight, or discouraging them from losing weight? Like what is that about? Then I saw this one. Let me see if I can play it for you guys. I hope you can hear it, but if you can't, let me know and I'll take my headphone out. Let me see if I can get back to this guy's post. He was sharing, I'm on the wrong Wi-Fi, hold on. Listening while you're grocery shopping. Hey Kim. I ain't grocery shopping today. I'm actually waiting on my grocery delivery. So if they come while, why would you make me reconnect to that? If they come while I'm doing this, then I'll go and bring my groceries in. Let me see. Okay. Because this house is 2 stories, they have multiple Wi-Fi connections. I guess some for depending on like whatever floor you're on in the house. Anyway, okay, so I found it, right? So let's see if you guys can hear this. I'm gonna address this shit because I'm a man who go. Can you guys hear this? Sorry. I'm used to my camera being on this side. Yeah, it's over here. I'm used to it being on this side. I'm gonna let you know what it says, but let me know if you guys can hear this. Probiotics, collagen, hydration, and estradiol cream actually helps, at least in Perry. I mean, that's actually helpful, sweet tea. But I'm saying that the guy was making a point that basically, if you're overweight, you have better sex, I guess, or whatever. I don't know. I felt like that was the point that he was making. But let me know if you guys can hear this. If not, I'll take my headphone out so you can hear it better. There's women online, and I got to speak on this shit. So I seen this picture going viral earlier today on motherfucking Facebook, right? As you can see, the woman clearly lost a good amount of weight. You know, she's showing off her motherfucking progress. So then you go to the comment. And of course, black folk, I love y'all down, but what the fuck are black folk doing? Talking cat shit, talking about white. Can y'all hear him? He talking kind of fast too. He's speaking kind of fast. Ooh, did I just say talking? Oh Lord, I was very country. I am a city girl. I am from New York. I don't say talking. I say talking. I don't say talking. I say talking. I am from New York. I'm from the Bronx. All right. Can y'all hear this? Let me know. Thank you for the advice, sweet tea. That's actually a wonderful stream topic. We should do that because I'm nowhere near Perry, and I still need a little help. Honestly, being on Zipbound, I just do. Right, reindeer? I'm dead. In the past, skinny equated to attractive. So if you're fat and men are attracted to you, it somehow validates your beauty. The weight discussion wasn't really about health. But we're gonna talk about like why people are so mad at GLP-1s. We're gonna talk about that probably tomorrow or next week. We're gonna talk about why people are so mad. And I'll just give you the answer now, and then we'll have a deeper discussion about it, unless y'all pull me into the discussion now. The reason people are so mad at GLP-1s is because it's proof that it's not just about calories. Like I've now come to a middle ground where I realize calories matter and hormones matter. But the calories in, calories out people never want to acknowledge the hormones. They just want to work with a calorie is a calorie is a calorie. But then when people get on GLP-1s, those same people you told to put down the fork, when they get on the GLP-1 and they can finally, they're capable of putting down the fork, now you're mad. Why are you mad? Is it because you never thought to ask why they were overeating the calories in the first place? You just attributed it to some sort of character flaw. Now you realize it's not really a character flaw, it's a hormonal issue. And if you address the hormones, then you can put down the fork. Yeah, okay, eat less calories. Yes, 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 okay, yes, sure. But nobody ever stops to ask why they're overeating the calories in the first place. Then once their GOP, GIP, ghrelin, all of that gets addressed, suddenly they can put the fork down. And now you're mad? I thought you wanted them to put the fork down. I thought you wanted them to eat less. I thought you wanted them to calorie deficit, calorie deficit, calorie deficit. Well, now they're in a deficit. What's the problem? What's the problem? I don't know. I don't know. I'm going to play this video. You guys aren't telling me whether or not you can hear it. So I'm going to play it. I'm going to assume you can hear it until somebody tells me they can't. But I'm also going to be like pausing it and breaking it down. So the post is just lose the weight. Pick one left or right side, right? This is her picture. He's blocking it a little bit, but this is her picture, right? I think she looks great in both. Okay. That's another thing. The desire to not lose weight is somehow always about looks. Like it can't be about looks when you want to lose weight, but it can definitely be about looks when you don't want to lose weight. Does that make sense? So let's hear what he has to say. Let's hear what he has to say about it.
This the shit that I be talking about, that be fucking us up, and I'm gonna address this shit because I'm a man who coaches women online, and I gotta speak on this shit. So I seen this picture going viral earlier today on motherfucking Facebook, right? As you can see, the woman clearly lost a good amount of weight. You know, she's showing off her motherfucking progress. So then you go to the comment. And of course, black folk, I love y'all down, but what the fuck are black folk doing? Talking cash shit, talking about why ain't you stay thick? Oh, you need to grow your ass back, da-da-da-da-da, whoop, whoop. So then she posts this comment, basically saying, y'all doing too fucking much. It was only a 20-pound difference, and this is a better image of her from the backside, since that's all the fuck y'all seem to be obsessed with. And here's a better image of the picture that she took, okay? Now, mind y'all, this is what the fuck she came from, okay? That's what she started. One more time for the slow motherfuckers in the back. This is the 20-pound difference. So going the fuck back to what she said, and I can't stress this shit enough. And honestly, the people saying leave the weight alone don't understand that extra weight can come with high blood pressure, diabetes, heart problems, and a shorter motherfucking life. And I'm saying all that, black people, black women, black men, this is the fucking reason why a lot of black people don't work out. Because when they lose their ass, ladies, y'all in a fucking uproar, or if they not thick no more.
Pause. Listen, miss me with all that stupid shit. Not him, but miss me with all that shit. So Jen says no white, Indian, Chinese man tell his woman to gain weight. Okay, so let's get into it, right? Let's get into it. Hopefully you guys could hear that. If you can't, just let me know. I'll take the headphone out and play it for you again. But basically, he's talking about how a black woman shared her weight loss progress, and she was bombarded with comments about how her butt was better when she was overweight. Y'all, I have been trying to figure out, before even seeing this post, I have been trying to figure out, ever since I took my Vegas photos, I've been trying to figure out the right caption for a reel expressing that exact same sentiment of, you can kiss my motherfucking ass. Okay, you can kiss my ass when it comes to, oh, but your butt. Oh, but you're this. Or even if it's not other people, even if it's people saying it about themselves. Oh, I don't want to lose my shape. Oh, I don't want to lose my curves. Come here. Come here. Come here. It's obesity. It's obesity. Like, or overweight, whatever. It's excess body fat. Okay? Like, I don't understand what we're doing here. I don't understand what we're doing here with the whole to be honest with you, like I'm so annoyed with the normalization of like being overweight, because the truth is nobody wants to be overweight. I don't know why in 2026 like GLP-1s are in full swing. And like I love using my cousin as an example, that as somebody that was not unable, somebody that was able to do it without a GLP-1. We started losing weight at the same time. Now, I lost twice as much weight, but I also had hormonal help, right? I lost twice as much weight. My cousin lost 40 pounds. Well, okay, my cousin lost 40 pounds in the past. I think his highest weight might have been 5 years ago. In the past 5 years. I can't go back that far because my weight fluctuated too much. So I can only go back 2 years. But in the past 2 years, I think my cousin has lost like 20, 30 pounds, and I've lost nearly 100. So 3 times as much, right? Hey, sunshine. But it's like, maybe I just don't know people like this. Maybe I just don't know people like this. That's just like, oh, but your shape, oh, but your curves, oh, but I do know people like this. Some of y'all. It's some of y'all that be doing that. Like, I don't want to lose my curves, and I'm like, you're not going to lose your curves. Like, if you hit the gym and put on muscle, you're not going to lose your curves. Like, you're just not. And it's like, do you even know what your body? Do we even know what our bodies look like without excess body weight? Or body fat, because for somebody like me that's always been overweight, I don't know what my body looks like without excess body fat. I'm just learning that now. And when I got to around like 170, so about 20, 25 pounds ago, I realized that, oh shit, I didn't like the way I looked without muscle. Like if I just lost weight all the way to 130 pounds and didn't work out, I would not like the way that I looked, because I didn't like the way I looked at 170 with no muscle, or any, like, not no muscle, but like without actually working on my arms and my shoulders and my quads and all of that. The only thing that's really suffering is my glutes. So I ain't like the way I look. But it's like, we don't even really be knowing if your curves are real. I didn't want to say it that way. We don't even be knowing what our bodies really look like. Like, we don't really know what our shapes are. Because I wanted to say that, Jim, but I didn't know the right way to say it. Like, look at me trying to be PC. If your curves are real, you won't lose them. Do I have to show you Exhibit A?
Lady.
Let's go.
Ladies, if you want...
Let's go with Exhibit A. I'll be Exhibit A. Because I'm not gonna lie, I was thinking, whew, close call. For my own self. I'm not gonna lie. I am not gonna lie. First of all, let's just say this, right? Let me use myself as an example, right? Before, after. That ain't curves before. I don't know what that is. That's not curves. I don't know what that is. Okay? Now, for me, naturally, my proportions are that my shoulders and my hips are broader than my waist, or wider than my waist. So I wouldn't know this until losing the weight, but I naturally have more of an hourglass shape. Okay? And the more muscle I put on, here's the thing that I don't know why the fitness girlies aren't saying this. You put muscle up here and put muscle down here, you're good to go. You'll be fine. You work on them shoulders, them traps, them lats, you work on that back, them biceps, you work on them well, the glutes are a little late for me, but you work on the thighs, the quads. You build the muscle around your midsection, like above and below, and then in the back, and it really brings out your hourglass. It really brings, like, some of this has to do with me having muscle. Some of this has to do with me being in the gym, because I promise you, 25 pounds ago, I didn't look like that. Yeah, I had to, my proportions, but like some of this was looking a little Scrawny. It's looking a little scrawny. Looking a little scrawny. Okay. Now this. I had a whole lot of butt fat. I was about to say I had a whole lot of ass. but did I really? Like, or was it just a ton of body fat? That's obesity. That's obesity. Look at it. And then gonna be like, oh, but I don't want to lose my butt. Lose it. I'm sorry. I don't know what to tell you. Lose it. Let it go. Because you know what? When you have a smaller body, smaller butts they look nice. They look just fine. They look just fine. They look just fine. They look just fine. Like it's crazy the amount of mental gymnastics we do to justify. Am I saying the right word? Justify? Is it justification, or do we want to say something else? To excuse, maybe? Which word do we want to use? Being obese. Like, are we excusing it? Are we justifying it? Like, which one are we doing? Ignoring it? Like, which one? Excuse is the best word. Okay, so excuse. So using a butt as an excuse, and that's only from the side, right? I can fool people from the side. I turn around, like, not now, but back then, I turn around, I'm built like a refrigerator from the back. Like, just very rectangular from the back. But it's like, because, you know, the board star, right? But what I was about to say was, we do mental gymnastics to make it seem like more body fat equals a better shape. Now, granted, not everybody wants to lose weight. Some people, I might have to change my shirt, y'all. This is like really getting the best of me. All this sweat is like getting the best of me. But I might go inside and change my shirt. Just let me finish my point. Okay. So like, hey Journey, how you doing? Beautiful journey of life. Not everybody wants to lose weight. Some people are on the smaller side, like they're naturally thin, and they want to gain weight. And yes, that does fill out, you know, that does provide some curvature for them, right? So I've definitely seen girls that were thin put on muscle and body fat, and they look phenomenal. But we're not talking about them. We're not talking about them. We're talking about people that are carrying 20, 30, 40, 50, 100 extra pounds. And then saying they want to keep it because they want to keep their butt cheeks. But to me, it's worse when somebody else says it. Like, she posts a picture, like, just lose the weight. Just lose the weight. And people are like, oh, why you doing that? You need your butt back. I wonder how many married people are in them comments saying that, or people in relationships, or because I know it's men and women. I'm not even just blaming the men. It's people. I know it's parents saying it, but it's just like I'm not trying to be big at Thanksgiving with the rest of y'all. I'm sorry, I'm not. And I want y'all. How about we all get on the same bandwagon? Like, I don't need everybody to be on a GLP-1 train necessarily, but like, how about we all get the weight off? Like, it's 2026. Can we just admit that, like, being overly proud of being obese was a lie? Can we just admit that? Because I never went through that, so maybe I shouldn't be the one to say it. So like, maybe we need a different messenger, because I was never the proud big girl. Like, never. Like, it was like I had confidence for other reasons, but not based on my weight, you know? So it's like, it's sex appeal. It's like, don't let people sexualize you into staying overweight. I know, Journey, like, look, I don't deserve this. I am cleanly waxed. I don't deserve this amount of sweat. Oh my God, it's probably on my butt too. Let me go. Hold on. No, let's go change my shirt, because I just thought about it. It might be on my butt too. My butt might be sweaty. My butt might be sweaty. It's bad enough I'm wearing a light color while my cycle has started, which is dangerous work, but I wasn't willing to change my outfit. I was already committed to the cause of the light gray. Okay. This is the first time actually this summer that I'm having this problem. Like, what the fuck is what the fuck is going on? Hey Rosie, come on. You wanna come downstairs? Or are you upset that I left you? I don't know. All right, I need to like do this whole process where I open my bag and find a different shirt. So y'all gonna have to bear with me, okay? Let me see. I hate gray shirts for this reason. I know. Well, I mean, I don't hate gray shirts. Like I don't wear enough gray to know that I'm guaranteed this outcome. Okay. So let me keep talking. If it starts messing up or lagging or anything, let me know. Or if you guys can't hear me, let me know. But like I think if you're not following me on Instagram, follow me, because I think I am very close to going on a rampage on Instagram. Like I need to do something about this stay overweight propaganda. Like I need to start my own propaganda campaign to be anti staying big. Like it's okay. It's 2026. GLP-1s are here. They're not going anywhere. The only reason I keep mentioning the GLP-1s is because people that claim to not be interested in GLP-1s are the main ones talking about why they want to stay big. People that claim they don't want to be on a GLP-1, those are the people doing the most complaining about why they want to stay big. Do I have a tank top? I have a black one. I should have put that one on. I bought a bunch of these shorts and these shirts. They don't necessarily go together, like they're not a set per se. So I just bought a bunch that and tried to match them to the best of my ability. But I definitely don't want to wear black because that's going to attract heat. I just need to find a tank top real quick. But yeah, I need to go on an anti-staying big propaganda campaign for real. Like people think they doing something by saying like I don't want to lose weight. Listen, I didn't let him finish. I think I'm gonna put this one on. I didn't let him finish. I'm a child. Leave me alone, guys. But he basically goes into talking about how this is the problem with people in the Black community not associating, being overweight with diabetes and heart disease. That's why we have some of the worst numbers in the country. You think I would sweat through this one? Which one should I wear? I don't even have a proper bra for the sleeveless ones. I think I'm gonna wear this one. I literally came down here to get this one. I think I'm gonna put this one on. I don't even know if it fits. I haven't tried it on yet. But from my understanding, the Black community has some of the worst rates for heart disease in the country. And it's not because, Black people are worse or lazier than any other group of people, but some of this shit has to do with being anti some of it has to do with praising obesity within our own community. It tells me to cut it off, but I don't have, there we go. I don't have a pair of scissors to do that. Okay. All right. The Tweety one is cute, right? Hee hee. Hee hee. Ah. Thank you, sunshine. No need to change, Mamacita. We all sweat. My Instagram name is @vanity range. Yes, it's the same. It's vanity. Well, it is, but yes, the answer is yes. You can do @vanity with an I range. No need to change. I need to change. Like the dampness is bothering me. It's bothering me. I would at least like to be able to get some air under my arms. Okay. I guess your outfit isn't locked in. It was, well, at least the pants are. It was locked in. Let me put you guys over here while I change real quick. Journey is talking about a reel I put on Instagram, y'all. I've been having fun with the reels on Instagram. I actually enjoy those more than YouTube shorts So if you was looking for some YouTube shorts while I was in Vegas and you didn't see any, it was because I was on Instagram doing reels. Reels are faster, they're wittier, so I enjoy those a bit more. Okay. Powerpuff Girls. I'm too damn old to be wearing a Powerpuff Girl shirt, but guess who's gonna wear a Powerpuff Girl shirt? And I dare you to say something about it. Me. I'm gonna wear a Powerpuff Girl shirt. I'm gonna do it. This bra does not go with this, but we're going to make it do what it do. Okay? Alright. Let's do this. I'm back. We're here, we're queer, get used to it. I might take the hat off because the hat is like making me hot too. But I have a braid out in the front that I was trying to hide. See that? All right, let's go back upstairs. Well, I mean, we don't have to. We can come. No, I left Rose out there, so let's go get her. Let's go get her. Hold on. I feel so much better. Oh, I feel like I can breathe now. Woo! Ow, motherfucker. Okay, so back to the point that I was trying to make. Oh no, you came inside, Rosie. I thought I left you on the porch. Okay. Whatever, girl. Hey, girl. Hey, girl. You could have closed the door behind you. I know you have paws and not hands, but you could have figured it out. Okay. It's a little hot out there. So, let's do this way. Okay. I'm sorry, y'all. And now I'm missing the phone. I'm missing my other phone with the Instagram stuff on it. All right. I'm sorry. Sorry. Ugh. Okay. Now, let me see. I'm also a mess because I'm doing this for my Galaxy and I typically do it for my iPhone. So everything's a little turned around. All right. Sunshine, nice gift. I'm going to send one as well. Nice gift. What gift? What gift? Did I miss something? Did I miss something? Rhonda says, hey, Rhonda says, girl, you're hitting the nail on the head with every point. I'm so tired of people saying you're losing your butt. Nope. It's still there, but not as much fat. Black people in the gym is like, where did you get that cute tank? Shein. That's where I get most of my cute tops from, Shein and Fashion Nova. I got this one from Shein. Oh my God. Hold on. I'm not used to my camera being on this side of the screen. Oh, oh, the star. That was a gift. Oh, you sent the star. I'm sorry, I missed it. No, bring it back, damn it. I missed it. I didn't see it. Oh, thank you, Sunshine. Now I see one gift on the screen, but it won't let me replay it because they suck. YouTube, you're stupid. You're stupid for that. Okay. So back to the point that I was trying to make. I'm getting sick of this shit. All right. And I don't know if I need to, I feel like I need to talk to the ladies. Like, the thing about it is, part of me is like, I'm not ready to be drugged across social media because I know the shit that I want to say is liable to get me drugged. But it's like, it don't really matter how nice you are about it. It don't really matter how nice you are about it. People are going to find a way to be pissed off and complaining. So let's get into why the fuck I think people are so unhappy, okay? And I'll also, I'm seeing all of this stuff pop up, y'all. Like I'm seeing these like jewels pop up, but it's not showing on my screen. I see the number incrementing, but I'm not seeing any reactions. That is so weird. Why is it doing that? Should I see that? Should I see those? Let me see. Maybe I can see it on my other phone. It's not out there. I think I left it downstairs. Hold on. Let me see. Am I tripping? Should I be seeing something on the screen? I feel like I should be. I see these little jewels not popping up, but I see the number incrementing on the screen. Like you guys are sending something and I can't exactly see what it is. Hold on. Where's my other phone? I lost it. I lost it. I lost my other phone. I don't know where it is. Oh, it's probably on the couch. God damn it. God damn it. Oh, y'all see. No, I want to see it too, sunshine. I'm sorry, guys. I'm distracted now. I want to see it too. Y'all suck. No, y'all don't. I suck. I love you guys. Hold on. Let me see. There it is. Okay. It's probably too late. It probably already passed, so I can't see it on my phone. But I'll have my other phone open. So see what you guys are sending. Maybe I need to be on my iPhone going live to see it. Maybe it's that kind of thing. No worries. No, I'm worried because I want to see. I want to be included. I want to be included. Oh my god. I want to see. Hold on. I want to see. Okay, I'm watching on my other phone now, just in case. I need some more points to send what I was going to say. We're here for the verbal abuse. You guys suck because my thing isn't working. It's whack. That's whack. Okay, fine, whatever. Whatever. I do have FOMO. I do. I don't want to miss out. That's whack as hell. Okay. All right. So listen here, heifers and hussies. Not just y'all. I'm talking about the universe, the people, okay? Everybody. Listen here. I think it is perfectly fine. I think it is perfectly fine for us to all just like, can you imagine? I'm on this, I'm not trying to be woo-woo, but I'm on this whole I just want my life to be easy thing. Call me delusional, but I am recently discovering that life does not have to be as complicated as people make it. I don't know if it's the turning 30. I don't know what it is, like, but it's like I'm going through this awakening that my life don't have to be fucking hard, okay? It don't gotta be hard because I'm 100 pounds overweight. It don't have to be hard because like I'm dealing with negativity from people, from the world, from wherever. Like I don't have to. You know what was almost the title of the stream? Let me know why you can't take a trip or why you can't take a load off. Because let me tell y'all something. When I went to Vegas, it's actually good that I spent time hanging out instead of just focusing on like filming and editing. I would love to take this seriously one day. I really would. But it was really, really, I had such a good time. Like it was so nice to just take a load off. It was so nice to just take a load off. Of course I felt bad. I feel like, oh, I'm not giving the YouTube people what they want. My internet friends, I love you guys. Like I was posting a lot of pictures and stuff, but I'm like, oh, I know they want a video. They probably want like a vlog or something. But I was chilling. I was relaxed, okay? So it's not just that, right? It's not just my ability to travel and take a load off. It's also social media. And I'm realizing that I have to teach my algorithm what I want to see. And it's slow. It's a little slow on the draw. But like if I'm gonna be on social media, I need my algorithm to be as non-problematic as possible. But the problem is I get triggered. So I stop on a lot of content that has to do with GLP-1s, weight loss, fitness, all that type of stuff. So I see the whole spectrum. I see I don't want to lose weight and you shouldn't have to lose weight. I see all the GLP-1 negativity. Actually, you know what's crazy? I don't see any pro GLP-1 people on my timeline, feed, whatever. I don't see that. I'm not sure why Instagram isn't giving me that type of content, but I don't see any pro GLP-1 content. I do see pro weight loss and I see anti-weight loss, but I also see anti-GLP-1 as your method of weight loss. I don't see anything in regards to like, oh, I want a GLP-1. I know it exists. I just haven't found those pages yet. Like they haven't come across my timeline yet. So anyway, The people that are anti-GLP-1, I told y'all why I think they're mad. I think they're mad because we now have proof that it ain't just about calories, right? Some of them will try to flip it around like, oh, your GLP-1 only works because you're eating less. And it's like, yeah, but you never stop to ask why the person was overeating in the first place. Maybe the GLP-1 helped them stop overeating. Maybe they didn't want to overeat in the first place. Anyway, back to the whole community thing, right? People are online, but this is not just online. This is in person too. This is happening in people's families. People are being so negative and nasty about one's desire to not be in a bigger body. And I'm very confused by this. Like, do men go through this, or is this just a woman thing? Is this just a thing for Black women as far as like being in the Black community? Do the men go through this? Like, can men just decide to lose weight and everybody looking at them like, yeah, bro, that's what's up. You look good, bro. Like, is that what happens? And then if it's a woman, it's like, damn, shorty, you lost your butt. Damn, girl, you lost your butt. Damn, girl, you gonna be skinny. Damn, girl, your curves. Damn, girl, damn, girl. Like, am I missing something? Dirty mindset is different. It gotta be. I feel so mature, Sunshine. I feel so mature. And I feel more and more like I don't give a fuck what people got to say. I posted on Instagram. Let me show y'all. I've been having fun with the reels, y'all, for real. I posted this on Instagram, right? It says me cackling at the GLP-1 shade on Instagram like I'm supposed to give a fuck what a gym bro, or a PCP got to say. Now that's kind of tongue-in-cheek. I'm not saying a doctor's opinion on, don't matter, your doctor individually. I'm saying a doctor's opinion on Instagram that ain't never met me in their life. Their opinion doesn't matter. And some of them I respect, but at the end of the day, it's like I'm supposed to listen to a gym bro or gym babe is what I call the girls, or what I call me, or a PCP or some therapist or something that says GLP-1s are gonna ruin your life. No, being obese was ruining my life, but there's a lot of negativity around weight loss. So there's like this double think going on where on one hand it's like you got to lose the weight, you got to put down the fork, you just got to be in a calorie deficit, you got to do this, you got to do that. And then once people do it, it's like you're scolded or you're looked down upon for how you did it, or you're scolded or you're looked down upon for like not wanting to be big. I wish we could just all get on the same page. I typically shun consensus, right? Typically. But I really wish we could just, I see a brighter future for America. Shout out to America's 250th, okay, or whatever. But I see a brighter future for America where in about 10 years, this conversation is behind us. What do you guys think? Like people don't like change. It's okay. People are fussing right now. People are fussing about GLP-1s and, oh, you shouldn't lose weight this way. Oh, you shouldn't do it that way. Oh, you're going to lose your butt. Oh, you're going to lose your curves. Oh, but the men like me when I'm big. And oh, okay. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. Right. So now that all of that is out of the way, I can see in about 10 years, this conversation is behind us. And by behind us, I mean like people slowly but surely just getting on the bandwagon, whether it means a GLP-1 or not. I just don't understand why it has to be like GLP-1 shade necessarily. Do y'all know DJ Academics? He might be a little young for you guys. I mean, I don't watch him, but I know who he is. Like I know his name. I know what he looks like. I can identify him. So apparently he recently had some weight loss out of nowhere. And I'm team lose the weight. But it's funny to me when it's the celebrities because like I think they should lose the weight too. But it's funny to me because it's like all of the GLP-1 speculation start. And I'm like, yeah, so what? They probably are on a GLP-1. They may never tell you, but it's like, so what? And they look like they feel so confident and they feel so much better about themselves. And it's like, why is that a bad thing that nobody wanted to be fat to begin with? Like, it wasn't that long ago, maybe 50 years, where it was normal to be thin. Am I missing something here? I mean, I know I haven't been on the earth that long. It's only been about 30 years, right? So forgive me. But it wasn't that long ago that it was the norm to be thin. Somehow, in the past 50 years, the whole country has gotten amnesia, and now because most, more than half the country is overweight, or majority of the country is overweight and more than half are obese. Now suddenly that's the new normal. And if you want to do anything outside of that, you're a part of the problem, especially if you're Black, because you're supposed to allow your body to be sexualized. And a part of that is your weight, I think. The men usually telling you about losing your butt are most likely dusties. Let me see if that story is still on my thing. I think maybe Journey reacted to it, so it's probably still there. Hold on. I think if somebody reacts to something, I can still pull it up. No, maybe it was Tamika. Let's see. Tamika reacted to it. Of course, Tamika did. So look at this shit. This is what I'm talking about. This is one thing I do hate about reels. People be swearing they eating. Look at this. Just look. This is all it is. Just look. He just walks away. And it says the best kitty always comes from women that's always saying, I gotta lose this stomach. And I posted, don't fall for this shit, lose the stomach. Because I'm not convinced you're not a dusty. I'm sorry. I think that people that want you to be fat hate you. Am I doing too much? Is that too much? Shockingly enough, in the Arab world, there seems to be no shame in taking the GLP-1s, but a lot of them are scared to take it from side effects. Okay. Arab peeps only know to get from a doctor or med spa, and we all know they're running to the med spa because insurance no longer covers. Yeah. The comedian that was in Get Out, Rel. Who's the comedian that was in Get Out? He lost a lot of weight. Oh, he did? I didn't know that. Not just these. Not just these, Dusties. I was trying to say Jen and Dusties. Why leave the country for a gastric bypass journey? Now they're all going out of the country to get gastric bypass, probably because it's more affordable. So medical tourism. But the point that I was trying to make was when I saw that post, I was like, leave it to a Dusty. I'm sorry, I don't know nothing about the person that posted this, right? Leave it to a Dusty to socialize a woman's weight with her sex appeal or her sex life, right? I see what you're doing. And I guess that's what got under my skin, because there's a little bit of a stigma around overweight women in dating and Dusties, meaning there's this spoken or unspoken thing where a certain type of man will attract, or an overweight woman. This is not a rule, but it's kind of like I say, an unspoken thing. An overweight woman would typically attract a certain type of man because he expects her to have lower self-esteem. So he's going to be of the Dusty variety, right? Not to say that all overweight women date Dusties or only overweight women date Dusties. I'm just saying that we talked about this before. When it comes to being overweight and being a woman, I don't know how it works for the men, you tend to tolerate a lot of extra shit in your life, okay? Not to say that thin people don't or fit people don't, but I can't really explain it. But when you don't take yourself seriously, you don't take a lot of shit seriously. And don't bite my head off oh, well, I was overweight and I took very seriously. Okay, then maybe okay. Then if it don't apply, let it fly, right? But if the shoe fit, wear that mother, because I know it sure did fit me. Part of my weight loss journey has been, I've put so much effort into taking myself seriously. I've put so much effort into fixing things in my life. I wish I would tolerate a person that can't keep up. I wish I would. So it would be a person that don't have their shit together that's you don't need to lose no weight. And I'm not talking about the people that are just attracted to fuller women. Like if that, see, I don't want to get in trouble, guys. But like, I don't believe y'all. I just, I don't know how to put it. I don't know how to put it because I don't want to offend people that like, you know, have been bigger and married or are bigger and married or dating. Like, I don't really want to offend anybody, but it's like, I can't explain it. I don't know. What am I trying to say? Jen, help. Help me. Help Cindy. Help me because I'm trying to explain, and it's not, I'm trying to explain without being offensive, but it's like, I do think when you work on your health, your decision making improves. Does that help? So that could be like in your personal relationships, like they could be in intimate relationships, family relationships, friendships, the job that you pick, the work environment that you work in, whatever, how your relationship with your kids. I think when you work to improve your health, other things in your life start to improve, including like the people in your life. We've talked about people being negative about weight loss. We've talked about people throwing shade. We've talked about people losing relationships because they lost weight. Listen, okay. I'm offensive. Jen, that's why you don't have a channel. Jen, I'm offensive too, but I'm offensive at like dinner table talk. I try not to be offensive online because you can't say nothing these days. Like, especially if I don't have a red banner stream where I warn that it's not a safe space. I really don't be trying to offend people. That's why I've been pretty like, even on Instagram, I'm like, yo, these, God forbid the wrong reel goes viral. They gonna be on my ass. Like, because like how I feel is like, come on guys, can we just like get over it already? Some men are chubby chasers. But Jen, what I'm trying to say is in the most polite way possible. Journey, shh. I wasn't even going there. It crossed my shh. Okay, just so anyway, Journey just distracted me. Okay, Jen's comment about chubby chasers. Jen, okay, I need to go find some chubby chasing men to have this conversation with because maybe they can explain it to me. When we say that some men are chubby chasers, what are we actually saying? What are we actually saying? Are we saying that says something about the men, or it's just an aesthetic thing and it really doesn't mean anything? It really doesn't mean anything. Because I wonder if that terminology has a different connotation than we give credit to. Or is it really just about chasing a certain aesthetic? Like I like more body fat. Because the reason I say that, the reason I'm asking is because of my 600-pound life. We see that there's always a couple, like whether the episode is about a man or a woman, they're always in a relationship, right? That's fine. Okay, you can be in a relationship. But when the person starts to lose weight, the other person starts to feel less validation. They start to feel like they're not needed anymore. They start to be insecure. They start to say things like, I liked you better when you were bigger. Does that sound familiar? I like bigger women. Does that sound familiar? So like, is it because the bigger women are going to take care of them? Is it because the bigger women are going to put up with things that they probably couldn't get away with elsewhere? I don't know. You guys tell me. I have a question for you, Vanity, but I'll send it to you in an email. Okay, all right. The answer is probably yes, Sydney. You guys, we have telekinesis, okay? We are telekinetic. So go ahead and send your email. But I'm about 97% sure that the answer is yes. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure I know what you're going to ask me. Some men try to put weight on you so you are less desirable. My mother used to say that. My mother told my sister that. Like my mother told my sister that when I remember when we were growing up. She's older than me. She's about 6 years older than me. No, my brother's 6 years older. She's more old. She's about 9 years older than me. So yeah, I remember my mother saying that. A lot of relationships break up after one loses weight. They sure do. See, girl, you know we're not in that email. Stop teasing. Journey, she probably talking about the same thing you talking about. You don't have to look far. There are loads of that content on YouTube that shows the couple. It's a fetish. They say bodybuilders like plus size women because they like to eat. Okay. Are we equating chubby chaser with fetishizer? Because I thought those were different things. Like there's the people that have a fetish, which is a sexual thing. And then there's the people that like, that's what I'm trying to define. Like, what does chubby chaser mean? It just means you like bigger women? Because then my question would be, okay, why? Is it just the aesthetic and that's it? Or is it like my 600-pound life where they're looking for a certain kind of lifestyle? They're looking for someone that needs them so they feel more secure in their relationship. So they're looking for someone that's as insecure as they are or more so. That's why I'm asking about the chubby chaser thing, because I'm not, listen, I don't want to, that's going to sound so wrong. I'm not sure that chubby chaser doesn't have a different context to it. I would be curious if the men are gaining weight with their women. Well, on 600-pound life, one is always skinny and the other one is 600 pounds. You know? And I've noticed the difference between the women and the men. When the men lose the weight, the women don't feel less needed because they are like, there's a genuine love there. They don't feel like they actually want their man to lose weight so that they can help them with the children and help them around the house and get a job and provide to the household. The women want the men to lose the weight. When the women are smaller on 600-pound life, my 600-pound life, but when it's the reverse and the woman is the bigger one and she has a husband that's on the thinner side, she's the provider. Like she's on disability or whatever it is, and she's providing for his lifestyle typically. And when she starts to lose weight, he feels like she doesn't need him as much anymore. She don't need him to bathe her, or she's gonna, start being able to attract men that are better than him. And he has this insecurity starts coming out. So when we say chubby chasers, are they looking for a lifestyle or are they looking for an aesthetic? And what qualifies as a chubby chaser? Like, that's what I was trying to figure out. It's kind of the same, I think. Okay. Cute shirts. Thank you, Rita. Rita's behind in the stream, but she will see this point eventually. Thank you, Rita. Hey, girl. Hey, girl. So I don't know. I don't know. Let me check my email to see what Sydney talk about. Oh, you actually asked it the opposite way. No, the answer is no, Lynn. I thought you were gonna say it the other way around, but you didn't. So the answer is no. We're telekinetic. You guys know me and I know y'all. Like, stop acting. Y'all be acting real. Like y'all don't know what the fuck be going on. Like y'all don't be picking up what I'm putting down. Like y'all understand. Stop. Jen is just a bit more verbal than you guys. Jen is a bit more upfront. Like, girl, what's the tea? Okay, Jen gonna ask. Y'all are at least okay, I guess a bit more civil to like wait a little while, cause Jen didn't wait. Jen didn't wait. But stop acting like we not telepathic. Y'all know. Okay, so the bodybuilders and the bigger women. Okay, so like fetish. Okay, so eating thing. Wanting someone to eat to stuff themselves to get bigger and bigger. I think that's a little bit different. When we're talking about just us regular folk down here in civilization, you know, I don't think it's that way. I want to know. Let me say this also. I don't think on the surface there's anything wrong with culturally bigger women being appreciated as beautiful. I don't see nothing wrong with that. So if that's what it is in the Black community, like we just like our women are they're bigger and we like them that way, but if they decide not to be bigger, we still love them. That would make sense to me. But no, that's not what we get. Or with family. You know, my kids were bigger or my kids are bigger, but if they decided not to be bigger, I would still love them. I wouldn't think they were trying to like off themselves or something. That would be understandable, but that's not how it worked. That's not how it worked. That's not how it works. It's more like, how dare you leave the rest of us behind by getting in shape? And people make this about the gym. It's not about the gym. It's not about the gym. It's about the food. I think Black people take offense to weight loss because it's insulting to the way that we like to eat as a culture, right? So not every Black person, but generally speaking in America. So if a person decides to lose weight, then 9 times out of 10, they decided to change what they traditionally ate that caused them to gain weight in the first place. And if you do that, then you're insulting the food that we all love, which is soul food. Like that, I think that's the idea. And I think it's also a generational thing where like if the generations, like I like to say millennial Z, right? Like I'm a millennial, but I'm like right there entering Gen Z. So I'm a cusp baby. I can do both. Okay. Like I can do both. But the point is like, I feel like some older people are so against weight loss as if they wasn't thin in the 60s. Like if you wasn't thin in the 60s, like if you wasn't thin in the 70s, I'm confused. We just got fat in the 80s and 90s, like especially in the 2000s. Like I'm saying we like I was born. Y'all. Y'all just got fat. Like, you know, I haven't even been here that long, guys. Like, it's not my fault. I'm turning it around at 30, but I think that some older people are against weight loss because they might be bigger now, but it's like y'all know what it was like to be, you know, thin in the 60s and the 70s. Like y'all know what it's like. Don't do that. I think chubby chaser has a negative connotation, but there are people who are really attracted to plus size people, and there are degrees. 250 versus 450 attraction may be something different. So I agree with you, Kim. That's the point that I was trying to make, or the distinction that I was trying to make. If someone is just genuinely attracted to a fuller woman or fuller women, they just like that aesthetic, I don't see anything wrong with that. What I do see something wrong with trying to decide as a community or as a culture or as a society that bigger is better, and your only justification for it being better is the aesthetic. Does that make sense, Kim? Does that make sense? I hope that made sense. There's nothing wrong with being attracted to bigger women or bigger men. There's nothing wrong with that. But if it's based on, well, if we apply that as a society or as a community, if we're just talking about Black people, and your justification for that is or your excuse for that is the aesthetic alone, but you want to ignore obesity rates, heart disease rates, type 2 diabetic rates, and hypertension rates, and depression rates, and all of these different things. Y'all, let me tell y'all something. We are suffering in this country from loneliness, depression, and anxiety. Let's put all that under stress. Would y'all agree? This country is drowning, maybe the world, but definitely this country. This country is drowning in anxiety, stress, depression, loneliness. And it's actually very fucking sad. It's very, very sad. It's very sad. And again, it took me up until very recently to realize, like, it doesn't have to be that way. We're not gonna act like obesity is not a contributor to depression. Not that only obese people get depressed, but a lot of obese people get depressed, okay? So it's like we're not gonna act like obesity is not a contributing factor to stress, anxiety, and depression. Y'all, I have these moments, I call them my skinny moments. I don't care, whatever. I have these moments where it clicks for me that I am so much happier 90 pounds lighter. I'm so much happier. Like, I thought it was great when I lost the first 50, but I knew I had more to go. I have these moments where I'm like, oh my God, it's so much better over here. Like flying. I don't know how many times I gotta use flying as an example, but when I went to Vegas, this was the first time I hadn't flown first class in like 2 years. I had started flying first because I needed bigger seats to be comfortable. And once I did it, I couldn't go back, right? Because I didn't want to be cramped. I didn't like my thighs touching other people's seat or whatever. Okay, so this was the first time I didn't fly first. I flew a mixed flight of economy and comfort plus. Y'all, I had space in the economy seat. I was like, oh my God, this seat is actually comfortable. I mean, as comfortable as it could be on a plane, right? But I was like, I had rooms on both sides of me in economy. It was like I could have the middle seat and be perfectly comfortable. I didn't, right? I either had the window or the aisle, but it was like I could have the middle seat and be perfectly comfortable if I wanted to. If I wanted to. Like, I don't feel the need. There are other reasons to upgrade, but there's not that many privileges that I would get from upgrading because I have status with Delta. So like, other than the bigger seat and the meal on in first, there's really not much of a reason, unless they give me like a really good price or something. There's not a reason for me to upgrade because I get the same amount of checked bags. I board a couple of groups later than they do. Like, it's not, I guess I still get sky priority. I still get a lot of the same benefits, right? But I was in economy and I'm like, oh my God, my seat. This is so much more comfortable. Hey, kiddo in the miss, hey girl. And I'm not gonna lie, it was one of those things that I was looking forward to when I was around 200 pounds. Like, not my highest weight, but when I got down to 200, I was looking forward to losing more weight so that I could be as comfortable as possible, you know, in my seat. I think there was one time in the past 2 years, I had to fly, I had for some reason a mixed flight, and I had to fly, like I had like a middle seat in like Comfort Plus or something, and my thighs were still hitting other people's seat, and I was like, oh my God, I cannot wait, oh my God, I cannot wait till this is not a thing anymore. But it just be like little. Let me show y'all. I was on that plane acting a fool. I was acting a fool trying to make my reels. Oh my God, my skinny reels. Like, look, let me show y'all. Some of them I never posted, but I'm just like, y'all. Okay, never mind. I can't find the video. I can't find a video. But like, I noticed them too. It's the Amazon truck. I noticed them too. Rosie's bargain at the Amazon truck. So there are just little things. Like, we're not gonna act like I get it. I gotta bring my people along. My people being bigger people of all races, but definitely Black people. Like, I understand. You're just a little behind, okay, on the reality that being big ain't all that great. It's not. Like, I'm not better than somebody because I've lost weight, but I'm better than my former self. And I think that's the part that's like hard for people to deal with. Like, you are not functioning at the best version of yourself if you're not taking care of yourself. I would say being underweight is also not taking care of yourself. People always want to throw the underweight people in there. Okay, fine. Being underweight is not taking care of yourself either. But there's a hell of a spectrum in between being underweight, 20 pounds underweight, or 50 pounds overweight, or 100 pounds overweight, or 200 pounds overweight, okay? Like, there's a hell of a spectrum in between those two of just being a normal weight, and living a happy, comfortable life. Like, not having the inconveniences of being out of breath when I gotta go from concourse A to concourse D in Atlanta. When I'm all the way at gate 1 and I need to get to gate 43, not being out of breath, being able to carry my bags through the airport. Like, these are things that I just don't feel like people appreciate because they don't know what it's like on the other side. And I'm not even fully on the other side yet. Like, I'm not even completely there, but I'm far enough removed from where I was to know that there's a hell of a difference, and people just don't want to be honest about it. Like, and the people that don't want to be honest about it are the people that never experienced this. So it's either thin people or fit people that have never been big, or it's big people that have never been fit or thin. Those two groups of people are like bickering at the people in the middle. Am I tripping? What's this jewels to redeem message? I don't know. Press it and see what happens. I don't know. I don't know what it is. I don't know. Hold on, let me turn this down. I see that I'm receiving jewels, but it's not showing me like anything on my screen. It's not. I'm not sure why. I see like a little jewel on my screen and it says 11, but I don't know. It doesn't show me like typically like a dancing GIF will pop up, but it doesn't do it. When I'm on my iPhone, it does, but for some reason on the Galaxy, it doesn't. So maybe it's like an iPhone exclusive thing. I don't know. But thank you. Send me all your stuff, guys. Kim says, going to King's Dominion with my church in August, first time in 40 years. I won't be worried about fitting on a roller coaster. That happened to me last year at Disney. I sat on a roller coaster and it dawned on me that I didn't have to worry about sitting on a roller, like the anxiety. So let's get back to that, right? The country is suffering from depression, anxiety, stress, all of that, right? Loneliness. Okay. Being overweight is stressful. I don't know why people can't just admit that. There's anxiety that comes along with it. Whether you're gonna fit in this space, having to plan ahead, all of that. Like, I don't have to plan ahead for certain things now. I don't have to. I don't have to be You know what was the other thing? Non-scale victory. Listen, I'm not trying to make nobody feel bad, but if you're already on the train and you just haven't reached this point yet, trust me, I was where you are. It gets better. If you're not on the train and you are like turning your nose up at me, shut up, sit back and listen, okay? Because I'm right and you're wrong. Y'all, the airplane bathroom. Guys, I was getting to a point at my highest weight where I was questioning my ability to fit comfortably in the airplane bathroom. I could get in there and I could use the bathroom, but I was questioning how much longer that was going to be a reality. I was questioning how much longer till I needed a seatbelt extender, and I was questioning how much longer until I couldn't comfortably fit in the airplane bathroom, right? Little things that we take for granted. Y'all, I went to the bathroom on the plane and I could do a complete and utter like 360 in the bathroom. Like, if I was a TikToker, I would have been in there doing a TikTok. I don't know if that's against FAA rules or whatever. But like I don't know if that's, I didn't record in there because I didn't know if I was allowed to. But I was able to go into the airplane bathroom comfortably and turn around. Like I had so much room. And it's like, somebody may say, well, that's not something to brag about. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. When you were on the verge of not being able to fit at all. Now, I would say not being able to fit is not something to make fun of, but being on the verge of not being able to fit, or you couldn't fit before and now you can, yes, that is something to brag about. It is. Not to make anybody else feel bad, but to recognize, like, hold on, like, hot take. Hey, Jazzy. Hey, girl. Hot take about accessibility. The weight is part of the problem. Like, don't get me wrong. I am for accessibility and opening options for disabilities, right? But we can't just consider every obese person disabled, right? That's unrealistic. And we can't just make everything bigger. Like, that doesn't even make any sense. Like, we can't just, I mean, we're trying, I guess, but like, it doesn't make sense to just make everything bigger because cars are getting bigger and doorways are getting bigger because people are getting bigger. Maybe we should consider slowing some of that down. I mean this as a country. Like, this is a systemic issue. This is not an individual, like an individualistic character flaw. Like a person just want to be big. Some people will be acting like they do though. This is why we're talking about the Black community. Some people be acting like they just want to stay big. But anyway, the girls are waking up. They're just taking a little time, right? But as a society, like as a country, they're even talking about putting kids on GLP-1s. And I'm like, I have left that topic alone because it wasn't a reality yet. So I didn't decide to speak on it. But now I think kids as young as 12 have been approved for GLP-1s. And I'm like, because 20% of the kids in the country are obese. And I'm like, this is where you lose me with the GLP-1 stuff. This has Big Pharma written all over it. This is where the policymakers lose me. This is where the GLP-1 crowd loses me. Because, as I always say, the GLP-1 crowd tends to get tunnel vision. And we think that GLP-1s are the answers for everyone. Like, that's the answer for everybody. Everybody just needs to be on a GLP-1. And it's like, no, especially not the children. Like, how about we teach parents what they didn't know before? Like, how about we teach parents what we haven't taught before? How about we teach people that aren't parents yet, that need to get control over their own health, information that they didn't teach us? You know what I mean? Right? Like, yes, people have to seek this information out, but I think 90% of the problem is the food and education. Like, people don't know better. So, I mean, the food is available. Why not eat it? You know, like, I ate it. Why not eat it? It's available. But some of us that have struggled and, you know, done the research and found GLP-1s as our answer, we know the issue with the food, but a lot of people just don't know. Like, they just don't know. So, you know, when it comes to kids, it's like, oh, they'll grow out of it. No, they're going to develop the same habits that you have. Some kids do grow out of their weight, like their weight gain as little kids. They grow up into teenagers and they put on muscle and they become lean, or they hit puberty and the body fat starts to go different places. Like, okay, fine. But like, for 20% of the kids in the country to be obese, that's not because of some character flaw with parents. That's a lack of education. That could even be an economical issue. So we're just going to put them on GLP-1s. Why would we set 12-year-olds up with a medication that we've already established the adults have to take for life? Why would we do that? I just went down the rabbit hole trying to figure out how, why, and what jewels were. What are jewels? Tell me, because I don't know. If you feel like typing it, I don't freaking know. But like, so we agree that you got to be on GLP-1s forever, right? Once you start, okay. Then why would we set up 12-year-olds to have to be on this medication forever? Why would we do that? Why would we want to manipulate the hormones through medication of 12-year-olds that are still growing and still going through puberty? Or maybe if they're a late bloomer, they haven't even hit puberty yet, but we're going to manipulate their hormones? Why would we do that instead of just teaching their parents how to keep them from becoming overweight or obese in the first place? Now, I will concede that it may be hard to teach the parents what to do to get their kids to lose weight, which I would just say change up their diet, because they're still young enough that they can turn it around specifically with diet. But like, why are we putting them on GLP-1s just to still tell parents to give their kids Captain Crunch every morning for breakfast? I'm not hating. I'm not trying to come for the parents. I don't think this is a parent, like, I don't think parents that do this know better, right? So I don't think it's like problematic. This ant is walking around, and I'm not about to kill this ant because it didn't do nothing to me, but it's coming a little close. I don't want you to fall on me. You're kind of, this ant is coming kind of close. What? It's aware of me. Go away. Go find your family. Like, I don't want to kill it. Sorry, I accidentally muted the mic. That was my bad. I got a message saying my sound was out. My bad. I think with the kids, we do need a holistic approach. There are so many factors. There is a content creator. Sorry, I accidentally muted the mic. Who put her daughter on Wegovy. She is thinly only overweight kids out of. She is, wait, what? She is the only overweight kid out of 9 children. Mom's TERS? Listen. Can you guys hear me now? I think you meant she's the only overweight kid out of 9 children. And you're saying mom's on tirzepatide? Listen. How do I put this? I would never say like so if a parent made a choice for their kid, I'm not going to say I don't think that parent should do that. Okay? However, hold on. Oh, that's my groceries. I'm like, who the fuck these people pulling up in the driveway? I'm always weary of people like pulling up and approaching a house that I'm house sitting for. But I think that's my grocery delivery. Okay. I agree with a holistic approach. Who was that, Kim? I agree. I'm willing to listen. Like if a parent goes through with putting their kid on a GLP-1, I'm willing to listen to what they have to say. If they're not asking my opinion, I'm not going to give it. So to that particular example, I really don't have anything to say to someone putting their kid, like an individual putting their kid on Wegovy. But as a subject, right, if we're just speaking in general about this direction, it's a no for me personally. but I don't have children. I'm not a parent. I think that everyone should do what's best for their kids. But what I feel is that we should consider how the adults got there in the first place to even need a GLP-1. How did we get there in the first place? And the reason we got there is because most of us spent 20, 30, 40, 50 years fighting obesity. How did we get obese in the first place? We didn't just wake up one day and our hormones were out of whack and we needed a hormonal intervention. That's not what happened. We spent 20, 30, 40, 50 years being miseducated and misled about the food that we were eating. So by the time you've been obese or type 2 diabetic for 20, 30, 40, 50 years, yeah, can you turn it around without a GLP-1? Sure, but why struggle when you have the solution there thanks to Big Pharma? Okay, great. What? How you gonna start barking when they leave? When they leave, they leaving. You late. They done walked up to the door, put the bags out, they leaving. How you start barking now? I'm waiting for you to be done. Yeah, yep. You gonna bring the groceries in? Or are you just gonna bark? You gonna bring the groceries in? Or are you just gonna bark? Like, what are we doing? I got my answer. You're not gonna bring them in? Come here. The people like you, so they're not gonna care. They're not gonna care that you're disrupting my stream by working. They're not gonna care. You wanna go lay down? You wanna go lay down? Okay. So anyway, but okay. So what I was saying was, and I'll go outside and get these groceries. Actually, y'all can still hear me, so I'm gonna walk away. So what I was saying was that they got me Dr. I don't want that. Oh, sorry. I always get all frustrated when they pick weird, strange replacements for food delivery. However, if we're talking about a 12-year-old, 14-year-old, 16-year-old kid, what I'm saying is that kid, to me, is young enough with the right direction and instruction and the right changes to their lifestyle and diet. It's still early enough for them to turn it around. They just need to be taught better. Like, it's not their fault. They're not in control of what they eat. First of all, the schools have to be responsible. They have to be culpable for having all of the junk food in the schools. I think they're probably turning that around by now. But it's like, but also the household has to be better. So what is the point? And not to say that content creator is doing anything wrong. I don't have an opinion on that. But my question would be, what is the point of putting a kid on a GLP-1 if we're not addressing why they gained weight in the first place? Like, did we even answer that question before we started deciding to put kids on GLP-1s? I don't know. I have no idea, but I'm gonna guess no. Not for any one individual, but as a, general idea, I'm gonna say I don't believe that we are, giving any credence to what caused the weight gain in the first place. Like, you take sugar and junk food and fried food and fast food away from a kid, they'll lose weight. Okay? Like, I don't know what else to say. They'll lose weight. Take it away. Unless they have a medical condition that causes them to put on weight. Like, and I'm not talking about obesity being the condition. I'm talking about, like, they have, like, Cushing's, like they have an autoimmune disorder or something like that. But if it's just diet related, like 70% of us, and our diet has been the same for so long that we haven't been able to get the weight off with just, you know, with other interventions outside of hormonal. I think we're setting the next couple of generations up by putting them on medications that they're going to need for life. I think that's a recipe for disaster. But what do I know? I'm not a doctor. Jen says, how old is the kid? Okay, so Sydney's research. I received jewels because I'm a paid YouTube subscriber. Gifting them to you, a creator, allows you to cash them in. You'll have to check for the cash translation. This is only available in the US. Oh, that's very cool. Yes, guys, give me more money. Give me more money. How much weight does the child on Wegovy need to lose? Clarity in the chaos is the channel. Mom did keto years ago, regained, now on compound tours. That is also on GLP-1. All kids are thin but one. She's 12 or 13. That's their family. They can do what they want to do. That's their family. They can do what they want to do. But the family's thin. The family's thin, but she's the only one. So that, see, I don't talk about my family, so I don't have nothing to say about that. I'm gonna stay out of it. I'm gonna stay out of it. I don't have nothing to say about nobody's individual choice with their kid. I hope it works out for them. I definitely hope that works out for them. But to me, I would be very confused if by the time I was old enough to get out of my parents' house, I'm now responsible for a medication for the rest of my life. Like I'm financially responsible for a medication that I was put on when I was a kid. But I guess kids are put on medications all the time now. I guess that's just America for you now, putting all the kids on medications. So, and I love GLP-1s. I think GLP-1s are phenomenal. But I don't like, we haven't even, we're still learning so much about how adults are affected. It's like, okay, so we're gonna put kids that are already going through hormonal changes, right? Puberty is very fucking important. It's important for every human child that is born into this world, right? You know, life can be very hard for those that, for some genetic reason, they don't experience puberty as they should have, right? So to me, puberty is all about changes in, not all, but it's majority about changes in hormones and metabolism. So we want to manipulate the hormones and metabolism artificially of a child that is still developing. I'm not a doctor or scientist. I don't know how that's going to work out. Hopefully it works out for the best. Hopefully it works out for the best. I stopped watching her channel. Her daughter was subscribed. Wegovy, okay. I mean, now I'm gonna go binge watch because I'm nosy. Sweetie, let us know how it goes. I don't want nothing to do with that. I'm not about to sit there and watch that, cause I'm too opinionated for that. Like, I'm gonna come over here ranting and raving, and I don't think it's appropriate for me to rant and rave about what somebody else is doing with their kid. Like, especially a content creator, you know? I don't think it's appropriate for me to be like, well, she shouldn't do that, and I don't think that ain't my kid. Hopefully it works out. Hopefully it works out. But my question would be, if you guys know, you can let me know. I mean, one, does she have any autoimmune disorders that's causing her to gain weight? Two, I would also want to know, does she have a different parent from the other kids? Like, or do they all share the exact same mother and father? And three, where does she fall in the line of children? Is she the oldest? Is she the youngest? Is she the oldest and they learned something from her, raising her, so now the rest of the children are thin? Is she the youngest and they did something different with her? Is she right in the middle? I would want to know that. And I'd want to know what she's eating. I think it's interesting that they're all in the same household, but it can't all be like, if the parents need GLP-1s for weight loss, then they were overweight too, right? Like, just because the parents are overweight, that doesn't guarantee that the kids would be overweight. But if she's the one that drew the unlucky straw of picking up on her parents' overweight genetics, or that part of their genetics, then like it's possible that there's also something going on with the environment in the home as far as like what they're eating. I'd love to know what the family eats. You think she's somewhere in the middle? Thank you, Kim. I don't agree with a lot of that happens, but can't stop watching sometimes some interesting stuff going on at all times. Let me get this stuff. Y'all want to see what I bought? Y'all want to do a grocery unpacking? I'm trying to keep my diet as like extremely simple this time around when I do 75 hard, meaning the objective is to eat the same thing every week for 10 weeks because that's how long 75 hard is. Don't judge me. Don't start your shit, okay? Just treat me like any other YouTube channel that y'all rage or hate watch, okay? Because I picked about 5 meals. And my objective is to just repeat those goddamn meals for 10 weeks. I gotta eat those meals 10 times or for 10 weeks. And I included a little bit of meal prep idea, okay? Well, who was it? It wasn't Kim. Was it Shonda that told me to meal prep, or was it Kim? One of y'all told me to meal prep. I think it was Shonda. But yeah, I mean, I tried watching when she was on tours. I couldn't watch. I thought she was a drama queen. Y'all are not making this sound any better. And I don't want to talk about nobody, but y'all are not making this sound better. Like, my question of like, I wonder what's going on in the household. I'm starting to feel like that's a fair question. Like, I don't want to judge. We listen and don't judge. We listen and... This dog just scared the shit out of me. What are you barking at now? Oh, Lord. Am I going to get any sleep, Rosie? Because you are just... like, I don't know. But anyway, I think if kids are going to be put on GLP-1s, it should be extremely rare circumstances. I'm not saying never, but extremely rare. If we're just doing it for weight loss at 12, like to me, 12 is not even long enough to see if the weight will come off on its own as they get older. You know what I mean? Like I get it, but it's like, I don't know. Maybe I don't get it. I don't know. I'm really trying hard not to say the wrong thing. Like, I'm not, hopefully it works out. I don't want to say it's not going to work. I just hopefully, I don't know. Is the 10 weeks of 475 hard when you begin a program again? Is it now? I'm starting on Sunday. Tomorrow if I'm feeling froggy, but probably Sunday. Yeah, 75 hard is about 10 and a half weeks long. And the issue that I was having last time was I had to think of what to eat on the fly because 1, I don't like to meal prep, and 2, I'm always forgetting to eat. So I figured this time around, know what I'm going to eat in advance and just repeat it for 10 weeks. Think about what I'm going to eat. Did something just happen? Did y'all lose me for a second? Don't think about what I'm going to eat. Know what I'm going to eat, which is chicken. Okay. Like, so know what I'm going to eat and repeat it for 10 weeks. My breakfast, if I have breakfast, which is really brunch, will be the same thing for at least half the week, which is bacon and eggs. Is this your GLP-1 grocery haul? It's not really a haul. I just happen to get my groceries while y'all are here, so I was just gonna show y'all what I got. But I'm trying not to kill you, Ant, but I need you to back up. I need you to back up. I need you to fall back. I don't know where your family is. You need to go find them. You need to go find them. Like, please. Please go find your family. So now that I'm on the 10 milligram, let's segue real quick. Now that I'm on the 10 milligram, ooh, y'all, that 7.5 did a number on me. I'm not gonna lie. The 7.5 did a number on me. Like, I used to be able to just eat whatever I wanted. But now I'm on a 10 milligram, and I am not hungry often, but obviously I still need to eat, right? Because I'm in the gym and trying to work out and stuff like that. So the plan, my bad. Oh, there's a dog. That's what it is. Does this dog have an owner? Oh, yes, it does. They're playing fetch, Rosie. Don't be a hater. We played fetch earlier, okay? So yeah, the plan is to just eat the same things over and over again. That's the plan. Remind me, you're back on a 10 milligram. I am. My plan is to cook my own food 6 days a week. So every day but Fridays. Fridays I will go out to eat dinner. I probably still make breakfast. And Saturdays when I'm home, I have breakfast with my dad. But other than that, I'll be cooking my own food. Why am I back on the 10 milligram? Is that what you're asking, Sunshine? Will you bake all the chicken breasts at the same time? I love to pound to flatten and then marinate chicken breasts. I make the marinade, but you can buy some too. They are delicious. I do pound, but I'm not gonna cook them all at the same time because gross. So if anything, I will make enough for like 2 days at a time. So like today and tomorrow. Well, probably not today, but like Saturday and Sunday, and then Monday, Tuesday. Like I'll make enough for 2 days at a time. And I'm making quesadillas for dinner. Now, I will make chicken breast, tenderloin, wings. I'm just gonna make chicken probably like 2 different ways during the week and then do it again the next week. And if I wanna change the way I cook the chicken, then sure, but I'm having chicken for dinner. I'm having chicken for dinner and I'm gonna make me a quesadilla. Not every day, but like maybe 2 days I'll have a quesadilla. The other 2 days, maybe I'll have chicken and rice. The other 2 days, maybe I'll have some baked wings. And then on the last day, which is Friday, I will go out to eat something, probably some chicken. Like, I don't know. If I start trying to be creative, like, ooh, let me add a little bit of steak. Ooh, let me try to learn how to like shrimp. I start getting overwhelmed, and unless somebody else is gonna cook it for me, if I gotta do it myself, we are making this as simple as possible. Like, honestly, I think part of the problem with weight loss and weight gain is the amount of options that we have in the grocery store. Like, yes, I need to throw in some variety of rabbit food. That part I know, but we're not talking about that right now. Eggs, I have bacon. I have eggs. They keep talking about bacon as a carcinogen. I only get one life, guys. I'm gonna enjoy my bacon. I don't know what to tell you. Like, if that means I make it to 87 instead of 93, then oh well. Like, I don't know. I hope I had a good life, and that's my intention, okay? But lots of eggs. So again, I will make my eggs different ways. I will scramble them. I will boil them. How else do you make eggs? I don't really like sunny side up. Is there another way to make eggs? Scrambled, boiled, air fried? Air fried. Boiled eggs in the air fryer. Like, boil them in the air fryer. Air fry them in the shell. I do the same. I do all of it because my fam all eats. Oh, what I eat. Okay, that's good. You'll turn into a chicken hawk. I'm okay with that. I'm totally fine with that. I never go try to eat chicken. There are so many ways to cook it. Right. That's the objective, to just maybe switch up the ways that I cook it, but I don't have to think about what I'm gonna eat because I know what I'm gonna eat. I'm gonna eat chicken. I know what I'm gonna eat. I'm gonna eat chicken, and I'm gonna put some cheese on my quesadilla, maybe in my eggs. Because I'm not gonna be here very long, I didn't buy a bunch of stuff. I just bought enough to get me through to like Monday or Tuesday, whatever day I'm leaving. I have some yogurt. I still love these. I prefer the 20 gram, but they didn't have them, so they replaced it with 30 gram. But I still love these yogurts, and I still have my protein shakes. Okay, like listen, if Fairlife has heavy metals, turn me into a piece of jewelry and put me around your neck. Put me around your clavicle. If Fairlife has heavy metals, turn me into a piece of jewelry and put me around your clavicles. Is that too much? I'm drinking the Fairlife. Like I don't know what to say, guys. I don't know. Hell no to no sardines. I'm doing okay on the 10 milligram. I didn't take hold on, let me see if I didn't take my 10 milligram to Vegas. So I was in Vegas eating pancakes. I was eating everything in Vegas. I was eating pancakes. I don't think I had pizza, but I did have what did we eat in Vegas? I did have pizza. I had pizza the first night, but it wasn't that good. It was very sweet. I was like, ew, gross. But I had pizza. When I got to day 6, it was like on and popping. It was on and popping. I had pancakes. I had ice cream. So y'all got y'all way. I lived a little because I didn't have no help. This is why you take the homie on vacation. This is why for the past 2 years, I did not leave my injection at home. But I thought I was going to be okay because day 7 was Monday and I was flying out Tuesday to be home. So I thought it was going to be okay. But when day 6 hit, I was like, show me the pancakes. I was like, show me the pancakes. Oh my God. And they were so good. I went to the Cosmopolitan. Sorry. I went to a restaurant at the Cosmopolitan and had the best pancake I've ever had in my life. I always thought IHOPs were the best pancakes. IHOP had the best pancakes, but I have finally found a pancake that could like literally stomp an IHOP pancake into the dirt. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Yes. It was now I will say, yes, the 10 milligram did stop me from finishing my food, and that was okay. But it didn't stop me from wanting it. She gave the sardines to Darlene. We love Darlene over here. Like, I don't know. Like, we never even finished her series because y'all were player hating. Journey. Player hating, okay? So anyway, I won't ever make that mistake again. I don't care if I'm coming home on shot day. I am taking my injection with me everywhere I go. I'm taking it with me everywhere I go. I'm never doing that again. Never. Like day 6, I was like, show me the chicken tenders, show me the pancakes, show me the this, show me the that. Yes. Show it all. So whatever. Okay. So I have my chicken, I have my tortillas and cheese because that's what I'm gonna eat between now and Monday because I'm only here for a couple of days. Well, I'll probably go out to dinner tonight, but that's the last of it. We had the popcorn conversation, right? Hey, Tamika girl. We had the popcorn conversation. Remember that popcorn tricked me. So before we get started, guys, Sweet Tea, are you in the room still? We don't know, but the rest of you help. This is popcorn, right? This is popcorn, right? This is good. It even says, I haven't tried it yet. It says a pop of positivity on the back. This is positively popcorn, right? I didn't know the bag was this big when I bought it, honestly. I thought it was like an individual bag. 60 calories per cup, whole grain, non-GMO, gluten-free. What are the ingredients? Popcorn and a couple of oils. Oh, I don't like all the oils and whey and the powder and stuff on it, but maybe I should have got sea salt. No one eats just a cup. I'm not really a fan of popcorn, to be fair. Like I'm not I'm not the type of, like, I'm the type of person that if I go to the movie theater, it doesn't make sense for me to get popcorn because I'm not gonna finish it. Like, I have to eat somebody else's popcorn. So I bought this because I'm comfortable enough to measure it out and eat it. Now, if it was some chips, no. But popcorn, I eat a few pieces and I'm okay. How much sodium? 12%. No, I'm sorry. That's the whole bag. Wait, no, wait. Per 1 cup. Oh, I see what they did there. Okay, so they give me a cup serving and then they give me their version of a serving size, which is 2.5 cups. That's a bit much. Like, I don't need 2.5 cups of popcorn, honestly. Like, I'll probably have half a cup and be fine. But they have a cup here, so I'll eat a whole cup. Sodium for a cup full is 110 milligrams. That's a 5% daily value. Is that good? If I eat their serving size, which is 2.5 cups, it's 270 milligrams, which is a 12% daily value. I don't see myself needing, I mean, let's see, let's taste it right now. I don't see myself needing 2.5 cups of popcorn. I haven't gone through this kitchen yet, so I don't know where everything is, but if I can find a measuring cup real quick, I can show you guys how much is in a cup of popcorn. Or how much popcorn is in 1 cup. Let's see. Okay. So I'm gonna taste it right now. Is microwave popcorn bad now? I haven't bought it. So I don't know. I typically don't buy popcorn at all. And if I do, on the rare occasion buy it, I like to buy it already popped because I'm lazy. I did hear something a few years ago about the lining inside the bag being bad, but I don't eat popcorn enough to care, or to not to care, but like that don't really not matter, but it don't really apply to me because I don't buy poppable popcorn anyway. I don't buy that. So it's not like I had to stop eating it. I already wasn't eating it. Okay, so I found a measuring cup. I actually like this set. I think it's pretty cool. I found a cup, okay? This is a cup. To me, this is a lot. So let's see. Let's see. Let's see if this popcorn even tastes good, honestly. Boom Chicka Pop. I've heard of it. I have not tried it. I was asking ChatGPT what kind of popcorn to get, and this was one of the brands that it recommended. So now I didn't say to get the white cheddar, but I like white cheddar. We listen and we don't judge. How the fuck do I open this? Let me get this. I can't even open it. It doesn't open very easily. Okay. Let's see how much a cup of popcorn is. Oh shit. All right. Maybe I can see why they say 2.5 cups. Okay. This is a cup. Is that? And I got this little, it's a cup of popcorn. Let me turn this light down. Can y'all see that? It looks like a glare. To me, sorry, I'm trying to like make sure it doesn't have a glare, but it's not working. To me, this is a good amount of popcorn. How much popcorn do y'all eat? I think this is gonna be my little popcorn cup while I'm here, or bowl. How much popcorn do y'all eat? I like it a little lower. A little lower. I'm gonna put a little bit back in the bag. Because Sydney is skinny, so I have to listen to, okay, that's if it makes it in the bag, it's like falling. Sydney is skinny, so I have to listen. to Sydney. Okay, instead of going in the bag, it went on the floor. All right, so let's see if it even tastes good. It doesn't seem very salty. Now I will say this. If I go to the movies, I like my popcorn really buttery and salty. Like I like to OD. It's okay. I'm not the biggest popcorn fan. It's okay. It's not bad at all. But if it was up to me, it would be much more salty. Is Sunshine leaving? Bye, biker girl. Lesser evil popcorn is good. I have not heard of that. This is okay. This is plenty for me. I'm not being fake about it. I really like. I couldn't eat a whole bowl of popcorn if it was allowed. Like, can only take so much abuse. I'm working on myself, Sunshine. Ah! The ant is back. Almost scooped him into my hand. Leave me alone. Oh my God. You know what? I know what to do. I'm gonna put his ass outside. That's what I'm gonna do. I need a paper. Let's go outside because you about to piss. Where did he go? I lost him. Oh shit. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. Oh, there you are. Fucker you. I'm trying to let you live and you're making this really fucking hard. Come on. I also got fuck ever. I'm trying with the damn ant and he like it just moved in. I also got some pork rinds because they gave me some in Vegas and I was like, ooh, that's really good. Like leave it to the Waldorf Astoria to make pork rinds seem fancy. Pork rinds seem fancy. They had homemade pork skins and I thought they were really good. They were unflavored. So I bought these, but I gotta be careful because I'm pretty sure these are sweetened. 270 milligram for a half ounce. What is that, like 2 pieces? So I'll probably have a little bit of this with the popcorn. If at all. I haven't really decided if I'm gonna have it yet. But we'll see. What is that? Ant. There's an ant on the counter and it keeps following me around and it won't leave. And I'm trying to put it outside, but it keeps running away. You know? It keeps running away. So, okay. I also got this watermelon water, nothing special. And I got me some corn checks. This is in case I forget to make a meal or I'm too lazy to make a meal. This has no nutritional value. There is no rule on 75 Hard that says I cannot have corn cereal. So I'm going to have me some corn cereal if I feels like it. Okay. I almost killed the ant. All right. It did what I needed it to do. Ah! Oh shit. It just jumped off the counter. I don't like insects. I don't like them. I don't want to kill it. It didn't do nothing to me. But it's like in the way. You're in the way. You're in the way. Oh my God. Okay, whatever. I give up. So anyway, when I go to my next house, I will probably buy more stuff. But yeah, the plan is for me to make chicken several different ways for dinner, 6 days a week, have eggs daily, maybe have bacon a couple of times a week. And if I need to eat something or if I'm not that hungry, but I definitely still need the calories, then I'll have a protein shake or a yogurt. That's my plan. And water, of course. That's my plan for 75 Hard. I didn't include rice But rice and potatoes are also included, and a little bit of bread, like a little bit of sourdough. But I just don't have that here with me. But those things are also included. And then I have some flavored waters. I have coconut water for constipation. And I have these sparkling 0 sugar waters. And I have some Poppy, which is a prebiotic soda. And that's pretty much it. Actually, I'm gonna need to keep these for when I leave. Okay? So I just wanted to show y'all that. It wasn't really supposed to be like an unpacking or anything, but I wanted to show y'all that since I was already live. All right. Let's talk about what we're doing for tomorrow. I really just needed a distraction from my cycle cramps. I decided I'm gonna eat it. I needed a distraction from my cycle cramps. That's why I went live. Whoa. I have not had these in years. These used to be good when I was a kid. They are mad sweet. I think if I want these, I'm gonna have to eat the plain ones. Does anybody want them? The aunt probably wants them. They are hella sweet. Like, God, y'all. Oh my God. I can't even eat it. It's like, oh my God. It's like taking a spoon of barbecue sauce and dipping it in a bowl of sugar and salt. Even though I don't eat barbecue sauce. Is barbecue sauce sweet? It's like taking a spoon of barbecue sauce and dipping it in a bowl of sugar and salt and then swallowing it. Ew. That was not good. Oh my God. That was not good. Okay. Sorry about that. Anyway. Yuck. Let's talk about tomorrow. Let's talk about what's happening tomorrow. Okay. Moral of the story for the whole stream is don't let people trick you out of losing weight. Obviously, you guys know that because you're on GLP-1s. I can't wait till the holidays come to see how y'all handle family and friends and what they may have to say. But in case somebody's listening that hasn't decided to lose weight yet, don't let people trick you. It's nice on this side. If somebody tells you they prefer you big, they don't like you for real. Now, okay, if it's your partner and you really believe it's just an aesthetic thing, that's fine. But your aesthetic should not come before your health. What do you guys think? What do you do if your partner is more attracted to you at a heavier weight? Do you stay heavier to satisfy your partner? Or should they learn to be attracted to you in other ways so that you can be healthy? I don't know how often that actually happens, but just in case it does, you might want to consider that. Also consider, does a person just want you to be heavier because they want you to be unattractive to other people? Or they want your self-esteem to remain very low, if it is low, okay? Not everybody that, is overweight has low self-esteem. But anyway, so that's that on that. Follow me on Instagram at Vanity Reigns, Vanity with an I. Now, let's talk about what we're doing for tomorrow. I have not told you guys whether or not I gained weight from Vegas or lost weight or maintained. We will talk about that tomorrow. There was one other thing I didn't get to cover about people being unhappy. Let's talk about relationships real quick. Just very briefly. Let me play this clip for y'all from Jennifer Lewis.
Nothing is non-negotiable. What's
a relationship non-negotiable for you?
Hold on. You guys should still be able to Are you chasing an ant? Yes, I was trying to get the ant out the house because I don't want to kill it. You don't want to just go ahead and send it back to Jesus? Hey, Tanya girl. Coconut water is good for natural electrolytes. Yes, that's also why I bought it. For some reason, the comments aren't scrolling automatically, so I didn't see them right away. If you love yourself the way you are, stay big. But if not, then he should love you the way you're going to look as a skinny one. I think even if you love yourself big, you should still lose the weight. But that's controversial. I think you should still lose the weight for health reasons. But we didn't specify how big, so that's a bit of a thing, a spectrum.
Let me play this.
Okay, you guys
for
you can still hear me. All right. This is Kiki Balmer and Jennifer Lewis. Let's listen to this. We're gonna segue into something related to relationships because we're talking about people being unhappy. Come on. How's it?
Non-negotiable.
Is a relationship non-negotiable for you?
Girl,
Non-negotiable.
nothing is non-negotiable with me. I don't negotiate. You come in, you tell the truth, you be nice and have a good time, or go the home. Life's too short. I'm 69. I got, what, 30 summers left? Go yourself. You don't get that? Nobody gets that kind of time from me.
Okay.
This belongs to the next generation, bitch. I conquered a dream. I came from nothing. I ate dirt. Do you understand? I have lived the spectrum. I've been poor and I've been rich. Rich is better.
Okay. You guys ready? Seems like that would be a conversation like a man would tell you he expects you to stay thin. I mean, I'm not sure what you mean, Jen. I might be misunderstanding your comment. Seems like that would be a conversation like a man would tell you he expects you to stay thin. I mean, I expect you to stay thin. I mean, I don't know about expectations. I think that common sense plays a little bit of a role, but you know, if a man meets you and you're fit, right? There should be some room to understand that as we age, as our hormones change, as you know, women have children, bodies are going to change, right? But I think that gets lumped in with people just letting themselves go. If that's what you were talking about, Jen. She's always shouting and seemingly mad about everything. I couldn't even hear or appreciate what she said. I understood what she's. I appreciate what she was saying. Her yelling didn't bother me. She didn't seem mad to me. She seemed assertive. She didn't seem upset. So let's talk about. But I understand your perspective, Sydney. Let's talk about what she was actually saying. So she was asked the question. Of course, we don't have the full context of the conversation, right? It's just a clip. But she was asked the question about non-negotiables in relationships, right? Now, I'm pretty sure they were talking about intimate relationships, but this can apply to relationships in general. Oh, what did she say? All right, I'm gonna tell you what she said. The question was, what are your what's a non-negotiable you have in a relationship? She said, I don't have any non-negotiables. I don't negotiate shit. You come in, you tell the truth, you be nice, and you have a good time. If you can't do that, then go the fuck home or get the fuck out or something like that. I'm 69. I have 30 summers left. I don't have time to be negotiating and dealing with people's bullshit, okay? Then she goes into talking about she's lived a good life. She's had it hard and rough from being poor, and she's been successful and rich, and it's better on this side being rich. That's kind of how I feel about the weight loss thing, right? So here's the point that I'm trying to make with this. I like this as a reference point. Journey, no, I have not. And stop. Is it true? Let me see. No, I don't want to look it up. I'll look it up after the stream. If a man wants you to be heavy, that's a convo for the beginning of the relationship. Oh, okay, I understand that. But I was gonna say I don't think that's a convo, but it should be, right? I guess if he's gonna want that, because if you don't want that, then you shouldn't be with him. Okay. So now about what she was saying about relationship. This can apply to an intimate relationship or relationship in general. I have come to the realization that, especially on social media, people are seriously overcomplicating their lives for no reason. Like, I am in a very good space where the people that I want in my life, like this is related to my weight loss journey. I don't have time for stress in my life, right? Like, there's going to be stress, but I want stress that is gonna get, if I'm gonna have stress, it better be stress that is gonna get me somewhere. You know what I mean? Like, I don't have time for other people to be stressing me out, or to be having expectations of me, or to be being dishonest to me, or manipulative. The family, friends, romantic partner, it don't matter. You want to be in my life, be honest, be nice, and have a good fucking time. Okay? Like, that is what I've learned in the past few weeks, especially my weekend in Vegas. Have a good fucking time. All the other shit is background noise. And if you are, arguing with people, fighting in your relationship, fighting with your parents, fighting with your siblings, fighting on social media, you are missing out on a lot of time that can be spent having a good ass time. Just have a good fucking time. I don't know why people are making life so goddamn hard. And when she says, I've been poor and I've been rich, rich is better, I've been big and I've been not so big, and not so big is better. And it's almost taboo to say that. That's why when she said that comment about being rich, Kiki was like, ooh, I can't believe you just said that. Why? Why is it taboo to say that having money is better than not having money? Having access to resources is better than not having access to resources. You're not better than the person that doesn't have the same privileges that you do, but having the privilege is nicer than not having it. It is the same thing with your body. It is the same thing. I have had the privilege of I have now the privilege of being in a smaller body, but I have also been in a bigger body. I've done both. If you ain't done both, you don't know. If you've been small your whole life, you don't know. If you've been big your whole life, then you don't know. You don't know what it's like to be on the other side. Just like the small people don't know what it's like to be on the other side. So really, both groups need to shut the hell up. Okay? Like, both groups, you on the internet talking about people shouldn't lose weight and they should be bigger and they shouldn't do this and they shouldn't do that. Everybody just needs to calm down and take a trip. And if you can't take a trip, you need to go outside and touch grass. Do something. Everybody just needs to, like, my feelings on GLP-1s. If you want a GLP-1 and it works for you, then be on a GLP-1. If you don't want to be on a GLP-1, but it's because of a fear of side effects and things like that, then I would encourage that person to, seek out more information before they make up their mind. If a person is well informed and still doesn't want to be on a GLP-1, I think that that's okay too. But what is not okay, to have never been big or to be big as hell trying to fight to be big, telling the people in the middle what they should and shouldn't be doing. What's not okay, in my opinion, is using your access to men in relationships as your excuse to stay big. When you know damn well, because like I said, I don't believe y'all. Y'all, the people that act like being big is so great, I don't believe y'all, because I've been big, so I know. You know damn well, if you could snap your fingers and have that weight off tomorrow, you would. I'm not saying you'd be skinny, But if your titties could not be hurting your back, if the back rolls wasn't ruining whatever outfit you wanted to wear, or if the excess weight wasn't causing mobility issues, you turn it around in a heartbeat if you could. So why are we pretending to not want to? Nicole was just live the other day, like literally like a day or two ago. I don't think it was yesterday. I think it was like 2 days before, like a day before that. So yeah, she's still in the hospital as far as I know. So sad that the entire relationship went to trash because she got skinnier. OMG. Who? Wait, I missed something. Have y'all seen? Oh, okay. Kiki Palmer's sister. Okay. I did see someone say their husband divorced them because she got small. He said he just wasn't attracted to her anymore. I think it was a skinny talk video. Oh, that's unfortunate. I mean, your looks are gonna change no matter what you do. So I don't know. I'm so for real. She was on the show, the Jonas Brothers run, and I was in shock. So sad that the entire relationship went to trash because she got skinnier. People who've never been fat in their life talk about how I should have done it on my own without the meds. Piss me off. Yeah, but it's also the people that have been big their whole life talking about you shouldn't have done it with the meds too. Like, both sides need to shut the hell up. Like, if you ain't never been big and if you always been big trying to stay big, shut up. Shut up. You don't know what it's like. You don't know. Hello Me says, they turned off CERN and it's Mercy retrograde. That's why people are on edge. I don't know what CERN is. What is that? What is CERN? Not the boobs hurting your back, keeping it real. For real. Like if your titties ain't never, I was looking at my picture and I'm like, yo, those titties were crazy. Like I think they hurt now. This was diabolical. Diabolical. Y'all, I had so much fun wearing them bathing suits. Oh, Journey, I meant to send you these pictures. I went to the little botanical garden. I don't know if it's a botanical garden, but the thing inside of the Bellagio, that's what I was talking about. I called it a botanical garden, but I was talking about this place. The garden inside the Bellagio. Y'all, why I look like a damn 14-year-old? That is a damn shame. Okay, yes, I'm happy to look young, but I don't want to look too young. I don't want to look too young, y'all. What the hell? I was trying to show y'all something else. I got completely distracted. I'm sorry. Hold on. I was trying to show y'all these titties, y'all. I was trying to show y'all these titties. Okay, this right here. Look at this shit here. My cousin laughed at me because I didn't have no pictures by myself to like replicate. So I had to like cut my family out. But look at that shit. Like, I'm not hating my previous self. I just don't want no titties like that ever again. Them shits was heavy. Them shits was heavy. They were heavy. How did you lose your chest? I'm 60 pounds down. I'm sorry. Hello Me. I am not understanding. Okay, Shawnee. Hello Me. I'm not understanding. I'm sorry. I'm misunderstanding what you're trying to say. But yeah, like if you don't know, if all of your validation from being overweight comes from people's attraction to you, then I'm sorry, like you've lost the plot. You've lost the plot. And I'm here to tell you to get over yourself. Like, not to not be confident. If you're confident in a big girl, great. But like, you are missing out on so much. You are missing out on so much. Like, look, guys, like it was so much. Like, look at the difference between the space between like my shoulder and my ear. Look. Can y'all see that? I used to have like the worst neck and shoulder pain. Like terrible, 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 terrible. Vacation photos will show you the truth about the self. Yeah, that was the point of the trip. That was exactly the point of the trip. Y'all, I was having fun. I was having fun in doing my swimwear. Okay, we are not basic. We're not basic, guys. We're not basic. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Like, I'm sorry that you didn't know this sooner, but we're not basic. We are not basic, guys. Y'all want to see a picture of me and my cousin? First of all, I deleted all of the evidence of me being big off my Facebook. Why are they still recommending memories to me? Facebook, I deleted the pictures. Maybe you should too. Like, this is proof they holding on to all my shit. Oh, you like your little bubble. You can't lose your chest. Oh, when you lose, so some areas lose like slower than others, right? You just gotta keep going. Like some people, hello me, they don't make their goal low enough. You know what I mean? Like I still think my breasts are pretty big, but they were bigger, and inevitably they will go. Like they may not go all the way down to like a B or an A cup, but inevitably they go. You have to. Did that sound weird? You got to keep losing. Now, if you're only worried about your chest, then maybe get a breast reduction. I'm not a doctor, don't listen to me. But as far as like losing fat, you lose fat from all over, and you know, some areas are just a bit more stubborn than others. But I didn't see like a significant change in my breast till about 50 pounds, 50, 60 pounds. So yeah. One thing we gonna do is slay some vacation photos. I thought y'all, are you guys mad at me that I didn't put together a vlog? Guys, I was busy. One day I will tell you how busy, just not today. Like I will give y'all all of the fun little details, but like, y'all, I was busy. I was having a good time. Look, I waited 2 years to go back to the stratosphere and get this ice cream. I waited 2 whole motherfucking years, okay? All right, so listen, guys, listen, Linda, listen. I was just about to show y'all something. What? I was just about to. I got distracted. I forgot what I was about to show y'all. I was showing y'all my we're not basic swimsuit photos. But the other thing is like being able to wear a maxi, y'all. Okay, let me show you, because y'all not ready. This maxi, very casual, right? I put on some Converse and a cap, thanks to Jen. This is a part of the Jennifer collection, okay? Right? Is the same as this maxi, but the black looks much more elegant. Same dress, just a different color. Same dress. The only thing missing from this equation was the fact that I don't know how to do my makeup, and by this point in the trip, my hair is pretty messed up. But I went to the restaurant in the Waldorf Astoria and had a nice drink by myself, okay? But the point that I was trying to make is that like it's nicer to be able to wear certain things. It's nicer to be able to have certain experiences without being overwhelmed and exhausted and fucking. This has to be one of my favorite pictures. I actually put this in black and white, and it looked a lot different. Hold on, let me see if I can show you real quick. So the same picture in black and white. I like that. We're not mad at you for enjoying your trip instead of wasting your time vlogging with us. I love you guys. I do. First of all, my bathing suit try on was fun. And you guys are right. I need to stop being so hard on myself. Like I do. Because after the haul, when I actually went to wear the bathing suits, I was like, these are fire. Like that white one is probably my favorite one. But even the black, and I wore the pink mermaid one to the spa. I was like, oh my God, this is so much fun. Like we're not gonna act like we don't know what it's like to have anxiety around Now I do still have anxiety. It's probably a little worse. But like, I don't really waste my time worrying about outfits that are like gonna cover up the little bit of back fat that I have left or my stomach. It's nice to not have to worry about that. Some outfits are just gonna show my stomach. Like some outfits are just gonna show, show a little bit of back fat. That's fine. But like, it's just, I don't know. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. And I was eating pancakes, y'all. I was. I'm looking at my pictures and I saw the pancakes. That's why I said that. But if you've only been on one side or the other, I'm really talking to the people. I don't really talk to the people that ain't never been big because they can't relate. But if you big and you're trying to justify or make excuses for staying big, I'm telling you, you had a lot of clothing, swimwear, and shoes to show off outside of your room. Yeah, I wore everything except 2 pairs of shoes and 2 dresses. The only 2 dresses I didn't wear were the same dress in 2 different colors. I had the pink and the brown Your Needs maxi with the thicker straps, and I didn't wear my white Old Navy flip flops and my pink mule Steve Madden mules, the little with the toe out, the one I was telling Jen I wanted to wear with the brown dress. Those are the only 2 shoes I didn't wear. I wore everything. I didn't wear all the swimwear, but that was never the plan. The plan was just to haul it for you guys, which was fun. That was fun. The haul was fun. I felt a little crazy taking all them shoes out of my bag, but leave it to me to wear 8 pairs of shoes in 4 days. I did that. What you mean? I was like, oh my God, they're gonna hate me because I didn't do a vlog. But I'm about to go get this ice cream. Like, I was like, oh my God, I'm gonna have to hear Jennifer's mouth. I'm gonna have to hear all you guys yell at me because it's Journey's mouth because I didn't show her my bathroom. I didn't show you guys the room. Yes, I had a tub that didn't use it, but I had one. So yeah, it was nice, but I had fun. I had a wonderful time in Vegas, and one of the things that I learned to wrap this all up is to have a motherfucking good time. Y'all need to take a load off. Whether you're in a relationship, whether you're single, like take a load off. Like think about the last argument you had. Did you have an argument over something stupid or was it something important? Think about you heard me. Think about the last argument you had, whether it was with a family member or a significant other. We're going to leave work out of it. But whether it was with a family member, a friend, or a significant other, think about the last argument you had. Was it important? Was it worth it? People need to start like having fun and wanting to have good relationships. Like this weird like toxic gender war stuff sneaks into my algorithm on Instagram, and it's like, oh, she got to do this, he got to do that, he has to spend this, she has to do that, and he have to do that, and they have to do that, and if they not gonna do it, I'm gonna stay single forever. And I'm like, hey TT, what is you talking about? Are you not subscribed? Do you not have your notifications on? You crazy as hell, TT. I've been here every week. TT talking about I haven't seen you in months. That you just blew up the spot. You're not subscribed. I see you, TT. It's okay. It's okay. But no, I'm here. 136 jewels. Are those dollars or cents? Wait a minute, guys. Wait a minute. Jewels to cash conversion. We about to do this right now. I bet it's like 136 cents. Let me see. There's no way those are dollars. There's no way. Each ruby is strictly valued at 1 cent. I knew it. But thank y'all for my $1.36. YouTube is cheap as hell. Y'all are not the problem. YouTube is the problem. It's pennies. Oh, thank you guys. That's the iced coffee at McDonald's. Oh, damn. I haven't been on my other channel, Positivity, positivity. So I guess I wasn't sub from the channel. Okay, go ahead and sub, TT. Somebody, I haven't seen you in months. I've been here. I have been here complaining and fussing, but I will say y'all helped me get through the hump of my cycle cramps, because I wasn't here going through it. Like, you know what? I'm about to just crawl up in a ball and go lay down for the rest of the day. And I'm probably still gonna do that. Like, I think I'm gonna get me a blanket and go lay on this couch. And you know why? Because I can do that. I don't have to do anything. I need to be okay with that. I don't have to do anything right now. I don't feel good. My cycle is whooping my arse. But let's just all be happy that V's not pregnant, okay? Because I don't have time for that. It is the summertime. And I'm trying to be skinny all summer. And it's in the air. Like, I carry anti-pregnancy spray with me because it's in the air. If the wrong person coughs around you, you might catch it. You might catch it. Like, y'all think it's a joke. You think it's a joke, okay? You think it's a joke. The wrong person sneezes, even brushes past you, and summer ruined. No, won't catch me. Nope. I spray everywhere I go. Back up. Hello, miss. Do you know where back up. Pregnancy is in the air. Back up. The only safety net that I have are my pets that I care for, okay? They're the only ones that are safe. Everybody else, if you a woman with kids, back up. Your opportunity to see me, Journey, you just lost it in Vegas because, well, when I went to Vegas, that was your opportunity, because now I have anti-baby spray. Back up. People with children, back up. People without children that are breathing, back up. No, back up. Okay? That's just what it is. That's just what it is. So anyway, we'll be live again tomorrow. Because we got to talk about whether or not I got fat in Vegas. It's a little skewed because I'm on my cycle, but I did weigh in the day after I got home. So I'm going to tell you guys what I weighed in at. We're going to give an update on the 10 milligram. Journey, don't look at me like that. I'm just kidding. I love you. How are you? I'll come back west for you, Journey. I promise. No, I don't promise. I don't make promises. Me, Jen, and Nicole are going to come back west for you. Yes, I just volunteered them for a field trip. I did. Whatever. But anyway, so we'll do my weigh-in. We will talk about 75 hard, the last day of preparation for that, because I'm excited about that. And we're going to talk about phase 3 of my weight loss. Why are we talking about phase 3? Because I feel myself getting stuck in complacency at 90 to 95 pounds down. I'm starting to feel like that little extra 5 pounds don't matter. Oh, thank you, Jen, for being a member for 12 months. That's a whole year. Jen, you were my first member, so I have been waiting for you to get like the 12-month badge forever. I have been waiting, Jennifer. I've been waiting. Your badge is just it's very similar to the last one that you had. I might update them. It's very similar to the last one you had, but it just flipped. Now your background is back and the vein is in pink. But I can't, no, your background is pink, but the vein is in black. Am I looking at that right? Oh, it was already like that. Did you already have the 12-month badge, Jen? Did you already have it and I'm tripping? Maybe I'm tripping. I'm making my chicken. Congratulations, Jen. Because everybody else's badge is pink and white. I think your badge was that way the whole time, Jenna. I might be tripping. I thought I had a different badge for 12 months. But anyway, unless that's it, and it's just now showing me for some reason. But anyway, I feel myself being very complacent in this 90 to 95 pound range, when really, you guys want to know a secret? I've been waiting to this point to tell y'all because I don't want to argue. I don't want to hear fussing. I don't want to hear fussing. But once like, yes, 142 is the 100-pound down goal. And that is when I'm out of being overweight at all, technically. Whatever, technically. But we got about another 20 pounds to lose. Are you guys gonna be okay? I'm 140. Well, I was 147 before I left. 142 makes 100 pounds down. Outside of 142, we're probably looking like another 15 to 20 pounds. Some of y'all are very anti-120s, so I don't have time for y'all shit. That's why I didn't say nothing sooner. I don't have an exact weight that I'm looking forward to. We're gonna play it by ear based on how I look and how I feel. I am not in danger at 5'3.5" of being underweight until about 115 pounds. So I have no desire to go that low, but I am short. Let me show you guys in case anybody new is watching. They're like, oh my God, 120, 122. Shut up, okay? Shut up. Let me just show you guys. All right. Hope my butt is not wet and sweaty like my shirt was. Okay. I feel like I look phenomenal and fantastic and just plain freaking good at 147, 50-ish, something like that. I feel like I look great. I do, okay? But that's not the point. That's not the point. Let me not suck it in. Let me not mislead y'all. Okay? This is where I'm at for 147, 150. Sorry. I don't have any spots on my pants, do I? Okay. I don't want to completely turn around in case my butt is sweaty. In case my butt is sweaty, I'm trying to show you guys. All right. Okay. Okay. Can you guys see? This is what we're working with. All right. So with that being said, the rest of my summer is going to be spent losing another 10 to 20 pounds, 15 to 20, 10 to 20, however you want to look at it. And I just didn't feel like fussing with you guys about it sooner. Oh, thank you. Been that way. Yeah, abs are coming through. I feel great, guys. Like, I really do. I do. I feel really, really good. I feel like I look great. But, and this is not a, you know, picking myself apart kind of, but I believe in being, I mean, I'm already here. I'm already working on it. So why not be as fit as possible? Like, I feel pretty good. Like, I could not lose any more weight and I think be perfectly healthy. I think I could not lose any more weight and be perfectly healthy. But I want to lose more weight and I'm comfortable saying I need to lose more weight. And I've heard about how people be acting in these GLP-1 streets when people get beyond 130 pounds. I heard how people been treated at like, you know, 125, 120, 115, 109. Not for me. I'm not short enough for all that. But like, I done heard how some people been treated around these streets. I'm just letting y'all know, don't start with me. Because I'm going to tell you, I don't give a fuck. In fact, I need to go back to the Imagine Giving a Fuck series. Like, we need to talk about that. Okay? So that is what we're going to be focusing on for the rest of the summer. Of course, I'll make an announcement when I officially reach 100 pounds down, which should be in about, we'll do the weigh-in tomorrow. But it's close. It's within like 5 to 8 pounds or something like that. So once that happens, we're getting into some body recomposition and it's going to be so much fun. It's going to be that was weird. Have they been treated? I'm kind of clueless. How have they been treated? Oh, I've heard people have gotten like criticism for being too small. That's what I've heard, Sydney. I've heard people being criticized for their weight or for their clothing size. So like if a person is 125 and wants to go down to, let's say, 116 or something like that, and they're 5'1" or 5 foot, I don't know, 4'11", whatever. I've heard people being criticized about that, or maybe they weren't specifying height. Or if a person wears a certain jean size, being criticized for their jean size being too small. Apparently, you're not supposed to want to be like, I don't know what you're supposed to want. I don't know what's wrong with people. Like, because I don't want to argue about it, that's why I don't bring it up. Like 100 pounds is really where I care to stop talking about goal weight, because I don't have a goal weight beyond 100 pounds. But goal aesthetic, yes. Goal jean size, no, I don't have that. Goal dress size, goal shirt size, I don't have none of that. And I don't have a final goal weight. But goal aesthetic, yes. I told y'all about a year and a half ago, maybe 2 years, when I first started the channel, I'm not stopping, as good as I look, not stopping until I can wear a sports bra with no back fat. Not a little bit. Not, oh, you can't even see it that much. Or no, it's not even that bad. None. I be looking at some people that are either really fit because they've worked on it, or really fit, or just maybe not fit, but thin because they're naturally that way. And I'm like, I bet no one tells them. Well, maybe they do. I was gonna say, I bet no one tells them that like there's something wrong with being like flat on all sides. Like they don't have any bulges. So it's like there's something wrong with them not having bulges. Which bulges are fine. They're fine. Like you can see if I, like, as I'm sitting, like I feel like I look great. If you told me 2 years ago that I would look like this from the side, I would have taken life seriously a lot sooner. Like, I don't even think this is bad at all. Let's turn around. I don't think this is bad at all. I actually, you know what's interesting, reindeer? I have a secret, guys. I'm actually, sometimes when I'm sitting down, a little fond of my like lower belly. Just a little bit. I'm a little fond of like my lower belly neatly resting on my lap. It's a new thing. I used to hate my stomach sitting on my lap. I used to hate it. But now that my sides have come in, come in and my stomach has gotten smaller, I'm a little fond of the pooch. I am. I think it's cute. I don't want to keep it forever. I don't. I do want it to go. I do. But I'm a little fond of the pooch, and I think it's just because my shape has improved. Like, it gets on my nerves when I'm standing up and I'm like wearing something, but when I'm sitting down, I don't know, like, especially if I'm like wearing a dress or something, like I'm kind of fond of my little lower pooch. I am. I think it's kind of cute. I do. But it has to go though. It has to die. It has to die. There are some size haters out here. I learned about the size hate from Jen. That's about it. I learned about size hate from Jen, like I learned about most things in the GLP-1 streets from you guys. So I've been telling Jen for some months, like, wait till the people here. 135, 125, like 120. Listen, and all I have to say to that is I am 5'3". Go kick rocks. If you think that you can chastise me into having to stay in the 140s. Like, to me, the fact that I can still grab my stomach with both hands, I'm not saying it as a negative, I'm saying it as a reference point. Means that I can afford to lose more body fat if I wanted to. I don't have to. I could stop here, but I want to. Who gonna check me, boo? So I do feel like things are gonna get a little bit maybe controversial for me. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe nobody will say anything. Maybe it'll be completely irrelevant. But like, yeah, I plan to at least give myself a 10-pound buffer, which would be 130. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Like, I'm perfectly fine, depending on how I look, with ending up at 125, 120. We'll see. I'm 5'3". I can do that. Why are people in the GLP-1 streets criticizing lower weights? Is it because they can't get there? I would think GLP-1 peeps would be the most understanding. Yeah, you would think so, Sydney. And as far as the first part, you said it, not me. Jen also said it. I didn't say it. I didn't say it. I don't believe in none of that. I believe in criticizing people whose goals aren't low enough. That might sound ignorant, but hear me out. I've said it a million times before. People want to choose goals that keep them obese or overweight. And I said, okay, fine. The overweight people, I'm not even going to argue with you. I might try to put a little plug in your ear, but I'm not going to argue with you. But if your goal weight is to still be obese, then yes, I'm going to judge. I'm going to criticize. I'm going to give my unsolicited opinion once I'm aware. I'm going to do it. I'm going to. Now you can ignore me, but I'm going to have some shit to say. Like, if you're, still classified as obese, yeah, I know y'all don't like BMI. I'm starting to think people don't like BMI because once you get into the obese category, BMI starts telling the truth. That's what I think it is. People like to criticize BMI as if they're within 10 pounds of a normal weight. You're not. You're not. That whole old BMI is flawed. That don't apply to you. That don't apply. That applies to athletes that have more muscle than BMI, because BMI doesn't account for muscle. That applies to people, that are within 20 to 10 pounds of their quote unquote, normal weight. But it's muscle. That don't count. BMI being flawed. Hey, Nurse Michelle. BMI being flawed don't count if you're 100 pounds overweight. No, BMI is not flawed. It's telling you the truth. BMI don't need to account for muscle when you're 100 pounds overweight. It does not. It doesn't. If you're 10, 20 pounds and you're a, tennis player, or you're a swimmer or a football player or a basketball player, you're an athlete, and BMI or a bodybuilder, and BMI is not accounting for all that muscle, okay, fine. Maybe BMI classifies you as obese when really you just have a good amount of muscle. Maybe. But if you are 40, 50, 80, 100, 20, 30 pounds of excess body fat, you don't get to say BMI is flawed. BMI is telling you the truth. Are you obese class 1, 2, or 3? Which one are you? Because whatever one you pick, it's still obesity. And BMI is still telling you that you're obese, and you still got to do something about it. You don't get to be like, oh, but my bone density. Black people do this. We do, yes, we have greater bone density than other races. Great. We tend to be heavier than white women on average. Great, okay? That don't apply when you're 50, 100, 150, 200 pounds overweight as a person that was 100 pounds overweight. That don't count. You don't get to dismiss BMI. You don't get to dismiss obesity. You don't get to do that. You don't. Like, for example, 142 is a normal BMI range for me, right? But if I ended up at 155 and it said I'm overweight, do I need to beat myself up about it? No, but I think 10 pounds, that would be 13 pounds. To me, as a person that has lost weight, that is a lot of extra weight. It is a lot. Losing weight gives you perspective. Losing weight gives you perspective. You start to think just 5-10 pounds of extra weight, you're like, hell no. How much is this? How much is a gallon? How many pounds is in a gallon? Somebody do the conversion for me. How much is this? This is 1 gallon. How many pounds is this? Let me look it up. Let me see. I know gallon is capacity, isn't it? Or is gallon weight? Let me see. Let's see if I can figure out the conversion. One gallon. 8 pounds. 8 pounds, roughly. This right here. I can barely even lift it, and I work out. It's heavy. Like, I'd be pissed if I had to carry this up a hill right now. I'd be mad as fuck. I would be mad. If I had to put one of these in each hand, which would be 16 pounds, I would be pissed if I had to carry, like walk up a hill with that. I'd be mad as fuck. I'd be mad if I had to walk with one of these. I would be mad as hell. So, yeah, 10 pounds, a lot of weight. It's a lot. So, no. Instead of my buffer being from 145 to 155, I'd rather my buffer be from 130 to 140. Or from 135 to 145, something like that. Only recently we have classes on, did I miss something? Classes on what, Jen? I probably said something about classes and literally just forgot that fast. I'll be listening back like, girl, V, like, how you get that lost in the comments that fast? Oh, classes, obesity classes. Okay. Only recently we have classes. Yeah, to distinguish between like you just entering obesity, like me at 170 versus me at 240, which is like going into clinical or formerly known as morbid obesity. So like, I get it, but it's like, listen, potato, tomato, whatever, listen. The BMI is flawed argument has to stop for obesity. Like, it needs to stop. 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 It does not matter if you have, like, I don't want to say it don't matter how much muscle you have, but it don't, because you have too much body fat. Like, once you get to a certain point, your amount of muscle don't matter because you have too much body fat. Now, if you get within 20 to 30 pounds of your quote unquote normal or ideal weight, and you're like, fuck that BMI. Okay, fine. That makes sense. But that don't apply to y'all. The whole BMI is flawed thing, that was, to me, that's to stop considering healthy athletes obese or overweight. Right? Like, considering muscle composition and all of that. The last time I went to the doctor, they didn't take obesity off my chart, right? I remember when I first got into overweight, I was like, oh my God, I'm no longer obese. Yay. But they never took it off my chart. So the nurse was checking me in, and she was like, you know, what's this, what's that? And she said, obesity? You are not obese. I don't know why they have that. She was so mad. She was like, you are not obese. I don't know why they have that on here. And I'm just sitting there like, girl, I was, okay? I used to been obese, okay? It's only very recently that I'm not obese no more, but go ahead and remove that, girl. Go ahead and hook me up. Go ahead. Yeah, I got you, Jen. I figured it out. Go ahead and hook me up by taking that off. She was like so annoyed. She was so annoyed. I've never gotten that reaction before. She was like, you are not obese, like with the eye, neck roll, and everything. And I'm like, yeah, I know. I know. Okay, so look, I'm excited to continue. I mean, y'all know I'm actually getting tired of losing weight, but I am excited to reach new heights in my fitness journey. And eventually, I hope I can get these titties reduced. My new goal will put me in the same range for BMI as your goal, around 22. I want to be reasonable distance from that 25 BMI. I need some range for fluctuations. Absolutely. I don't know. Back to your point previously, Cindy, I don't know why people are weight criticizing. It's like we should know better in this community. We should know better that our perspective, the country's perspective on what is big is so far skewed that big is actually looked at as small and small is actually looked at as underweight. Like, and it's man, I'll tell you, I don't care. Like, I don't care. Like, I feel really good. I feel really good and grateful to be like this confident. I had a blast getting dressed in Vegas. Sidebar, I plan to go to Miami in September. I'm not replacing this light. It just died on me. I plan to go to Miami in September. Don't know if I'm gonna get to go, but if I do, Nurse Michelle is 5'1". You a fun size. You damn near bite size. One inch lower, you be bite size. What's your goal weight, Nurse Michelle? I might be going to Miami in September. Guys, listen. It is fabulous being this level of vain. Like I don't want to show y'all this picture because my room was a mess while I was getting ready to pack. I took a picture in this low back dress I told y'all about. Let me see if I can show y'all. Okay, my mirror has a spot on it, but y'all will live. Okay, y'all will live. Let me show y'all this. Guys. Listen, listen, come here. Listen. I messaged my trainer, and after I tried on this dress, and I told him, listen, trainer, listen, come here. When I get back from not when I get back from Vegas, because he didn't know I was going to Vegas yet. I said, when you redo my next set of exercises, I want to focus on back and glutes. My back is about to be so fire. And it's all going to be because of muscle and losing body fat. I went to get my depot shot and the nurse came to me and asked if I lost weight because my chart said obese. She didn't want to inject the wrong patient. I'm glad she double checked, honestly. Yeah. Well, I'm at 106, 107 right now. I have a goal of 105, which is, I'm sure I'll be at this weekend. So we'll start maintenance next week. Go ahead, Nurse Michelle. How does it feel? How are you treated differently? But Nurse Michelle, I actually don't know if you have a channel, but have you been treated differently at all for having, a goal outside of like that close to 100 pounds? Because I don't want to say that low, because to me, I mean, 5'1", like I don't know that that's not reasonable. Is it reasonable? I don't know. How do you feel? Do you feel good? Are you healthy? Because in my mind, we short, so we get to do that. But even 2 inches, like I'm 2.5 inches taller than you, that is a decent enough gap that you would be able to get away with like probably more weight loss than I would. So congratulations. I mean, if you feel good and you feel healthy, just like if a person wants to stop, like if their normal weight is 125 and they want to stop at 135, 140, 145, be like, okay, if that's where you want to stop. Not me though. No, not me. I think Nurse Michelle was getting some weight hate in one of the chats. For real? Nurse Michelle might be one of the people Jim was telling me about. Not directly, but like Jim will update me on GOP1 drama when people start honestly weight hating. When people start weight hating, and yeah, she don't always tell me names, so maybe Nurse Michelle is one of the people. But like, are you getting hate, girl? Because I don't play them games. Like, listen, stop the madness, stop the nonsense, stop the nonsense, please, 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 stop the nonsense. Like, I haven't looked at a BMI calculator or an ideal weight calculator. People really don't like the ideal weight. They're like, it was based on European white men's. It was based on European white men's. And I'm like, okay, whatever. So based on European white men, what's my ideal weight? Like, of course, at the end of the day, I get to choose, but like, come on, like, please, please, please. Oh, I don't get to put 2s anymore in my calculator. They ask for age, and I used to put 28, 29, 29 and a half. I gotta put the 3. I gotta put the big 30. All right, I'm looking at an ideal weight calculator for 5'3". Oh, listen to this. Hold on. Let me see. Yes, and some people, even within the GOP1 community, don't like you trying to get very thin, like on the lower BMI end. I'm in the 19s. I don't care nothing about that, Nurse Michelle. And the more they hate, the more I do. I'm an Aries. My Aries queen. Like the more, see, Nurse Michelle, I'm the same way. Like, the more shit you talk, the further I'm gonna go. Like, I'm not saying I'm basing my weight on people shit talking. It's not that at all. But I'm like that in principle. Like, the more shit you talk, the more I'm gonna like go in a direction of whatever is getting on your nerves. Are we assholes? I don't know. But listen to this. So there's 4 calculations for ideal weight, and then there's the healthy BMI range. Okay. So the 1983 calculation for ideal weight for my height is 119. Well, there was 2 for 1983 from 2 different people. So the first one is 119, the second one is 126, but the other 2 from 1974 and 1964 are 115 and 114, right? But I did not know this part. I never paid attention to this part. Healthy BMI range is 104 to 141 for my height, for 5'3". So let's do 5'1". 97 to 132. I think that's almost like a 5 to 7 pound swing with 2 inches of height. That's about a 7 pound swing lower based on 2 inches of height. So yeah, Nurse Michelle, I didn't even know you had a channel. I did not know. Okay, call me Brad then. I'm using that, Jen. Call me Brad then. Like okay. So based on the European white male from 100 years ago? Like, okay, fine, whatever. Like, all right. So what's the answer? Woo! People are something else. I was supposed to be out of here. Be out of here because I've been saying this whole time, like, I'm not even in danger of being underweight until 115. You telling me I got all the way to 104? Now, for me personally, this is where the aesthetic that I desire comes into play, which is why I don't have a final goal weight. I have to kind of play it by ear and then stop when I'm ready to stop, because I think that it's not that I think 104 is too small. It's just that I favor muscle. So I don't know how much muscle, for me personally, I'd be able to have and then, you know, be under 120 pounds. So it's not that I think that that's unreasonable for people our height or anything. I kind of favor the look of, I kind of favor the muscular look with like a little bit of fat on top, just a little bit, just a little. And you know what's crazy? Listen, Linda, all the Lindas out there, listen, Linda, stop acting like people can't regain the weight if they lose too much. First of all, we don't get to decide what's too much. Y'all need to stop doing that. That's first of all. Every individual gets to decide what's enough and too much for them, right? Now we can make our comments based on people's aesthetic, but in reality, we don't get to say was too much. Like, okay, so that's first of all. But second of all, okay, Nurse Michelle, stop acting like people can't regain weight. Like, stop acting like people can't get off a GLP-1 and regain weight, lower their dose and regain weight, eat more and regain weight. Stop acting like if a person is 110 pounds, it's the end of the world. If they are healthy at 110 pounds, then they are healthy at 110 pounds. What I don't agree with is trying to tell me you can be healthy at 310 pounds at 5'3", 210 pounds at 5'3". Okay, sure, maybe if you're 20. I'll even give you 25, but once you start pushing 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, no, you're not about to convince me that a 5 foot little under 5'5" itty bitty needs to be anywhere over 200 pounds. No, everybody want to, oh, but you can be overweight and healthy. Okay, all right, okay. I think I don't know why we acting like this country always been big as hell. No, we just got here in the past 50 years. Like that's what makes it so scary. We literally just got here. We did the content. I did the content. We went all the way back to the American diet from the early 1900s. We went back to the average height and weight of Americans. We just got here in the past 50 years, especially the past 20 to 30. We just got here. Okay. So not too long ago, 110, 120, 130 wasn't abnormal. People be acting up. And when I say y'all, I mean people listening in the clouds. Oh, Nurse Michelle, you emailed me. I think you were new to my channel at that time. You want to know a secret? Let me see if I can find that email. Nurse Michelle, maybe you weren't new. Nurse Michelle, let me ask you a question. Now I'm just putting you on the spot. So I got your email, right? I remember the email now. I remember the name and I remember the email now. I don't know if you were new to the channel or if you had been watching for a while and you just weren't commenting. I'm not sure. I thought your email was spam. You should see the emails I get. I thought your email was spam. I did. I didn't know you had I didn't realize you had a channel. And I didn't realize you watch regularly. So when I started seeing your name in the chat, I didn't even make the connection to the person that emailed me. So now I got a question. Nurse Michelle, why your email sound like a bot? I need you to fix that. Okay, I'm sorry. I don't mean to laugh. But it's like the way the email is written, I'm like, what in the bots?
Yeah, that's like, I believe.
Oh, Nicole, somebody asked about Nicole earlier. I think that was during your live. She uploaded a live highlight, Nicole, if you didn't get a chance to see it. But I'm like, what in the bots? Okay, Nurse Michelle. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm stupid. I will go back and reread your email, okay, and take a look at your books. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I am so sorry, okay? But congratulations on all of your success. And if you like it, I love it. Actually, I'm not gonna lie. I want to kind of go be nosy and look at your channel now because I want to see. We're Little Vane over here. I want to see what you look like. Oh, okay, but at least, but I don't even think that that's bad. I'm just letting you know the impression that I got. Like, it wasn't a name that I recognized from the chat. Like, I didn't recognize your name. If I had recognized your name, then it, I would have approached it differently. But you're supposed to do that in 2026. You're supposed to help have ChatGPT helping you. But I thought it was a bot. I thought it was spam. I'm like, cause y'all should see the emails I get. Like, it's not. Listen, I'll go back and look. I'm sorry, Nurse Michelle, but let me go look. Let me go look at your channel because I'm nosy and I want to see if people are being all up in your business for no reason. I mean, I guess they are either way, but now I'm gonna go be all up in your business and be nosy because you invited me to. So let's see. Let's see if I can go to channel. Okay. Are you gonna load or are you gonna like what are we doing here? Sorry, your channel's not the problem. I'm the problem. Okay. Do you guys want to see Nurse Michelle? Oh no, it was when I was in G's. Girl, I don't know. Oh. Okay. All right. Okay. Y'all want to see? So Nurse Michelle said to go to her channel for weigh-in updates, but she also has pictures. It's giving Tina Turner. I love Tina. I do. It's giving Rolling on a River. Hey, Paul. In the leopard print. You could tell Nurse Michelle is short. You could tell she an itty bitty, can't you? You could tell she an itty bitty. She has her weigh-in updates. It's giving Tina. Oh well, there we go. We got height right there. She an itty bitty. She's an itty bitty. I be thinking I'm itty bitty, but I be forgetting the girls be like 4'11", 5 foot, 5'1". I think Nurse Michelle's 5'1". I'm nosy. I'm gonna keep scrolling through your photos. Let's keep going. Okay, I scrolled all the way back to 115. 115, 122. Oh, see, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. You said, I'm sorry, my eyes are like, oh, I'm getting eye strain. You said I was hoping Beyonce before she was famous because I've been rocking this look since the 90s. Okay, it's giving, I think Tina. I think it's giving Tina. Do. But I'm thinking, well, I guess it would be more like, no, it's Tina. Cause I'm like, am I thinking Angela Bassett playing Tina or am I thinking Tina? And I think I'm thinking Tina. I think Tina Turner was short too, wasn't she? Let me see. How tall was she? She was 5'4". Okay, so she was taller than both of us. Look. It's giving Rolling on a River. People did say Tina too. Okay. All right, girl. Well, keep shining. And if you're getting GOP1 hate in these streets, back to Sydney's point. Is it because they can't reach that point or because they can't lose weight? Listen, I don't want to make people feel bad that are struggling with their weight loss on a GLP-1, but I also don't want to make people feel bad for being successful. Do y'all see that? Do y'all understand that? Okay, Shani, I'm about to get out of here. I don't want to make people feel bad for struggling to lose weight on a GLP-1. People have all different types of reasons why it's difficult for them. But I also don't want to make the people that are finding success the way that they want to find success, I don't want to make them feel bad either. And it's like it seems like the people that struggle shame the people that are successful. Nurse Michelle has on leopard and already has my heart. You know, this is leopard gang over here. I never thought, I always thought me putting on animal print was gonna give cougar. Oh well, I guess I'm giving cougar. Oh well, I guess I'm giving auntie. Oh well. Oh well. Oh well. I'm waiting on some leopard print wedges right now to come back in stock. They are taking forever. So anyway, congratulations to Nurse Michelle. Congratulations to all of you, okay? No matter where you are in your journey. It's not, you know, skinny is a mindset. Skinty. Being skinty is a mindset, people, okay? It's not just about the aesthetic, even though we're a little vain over here. But like, we're all gonna look different from each other. I care more about putting on muscle. Jen says she ain't got time for that shit. Jen says she ain't got time for that shit. Jen says she gonna take her butt cheeks to the beach, and that's gonna be the end of it. Okay? Twan says she gonna throw that ass in a circle, and I'm still trying to put my butt cheeks in the cover up. We're all gonna be at different places. That's fine, but check your GLP-1 privilege and check your judging. Like I be judging, I do. I ain't gonna lie, I be judging. But I be judging because people still want to stay big, and I don't understand why. And I feel like if we are losing weight, as long as we're still healthy and taking care of ourselves, it should be okay. Like, don't even get me started on the cosmetic side of it that people might also be hating on, because I would love to get some cosmetics done, but I'm just not ready yet. All right, I keep talking, I keep running my mouth. Let me get out of here. I love you all. We will be back tomorrow at some point. I don't know. I'm gonna go do nothing for the rest of the day because my cramps are cramping. They have been cramping. I've just been distracted from them up until this point. So I might actually go find me something to eat. It's Friday, I'm not cooking. Them's the rules for 75 hard. I'm not cooking on a Friday, okay? So I love you all. I'm gonna get out of here. I see y'all tomorrow. I think that was it. Did I miss something? I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye.